All right, welcome to stream, everyone. So we're gonna be just chilling tonight, doing some episode 3 of our Unova run. So for those who joined us before, I think last time we got our second badge, and with AJ exploring the new Pokemons from Unova. AJ is still on his way to the hotel, and he'll be joining us in a second. But for now, I'm here, Quartz, and I think if you see his name on Discord, it's Smogon Devil. He's joining us
Hey
tonight.
guys,
Hi.
how's everyone doing?
Hello, hello. All right. So, yeah. What is your experience with Gen 5? I mean, we just got a very interesting announcement, part of the Ultra bonus, right? We're gonna be getting Lillipup and Patrat coming in a few weeks. Yeah.
Well, I started playing from like Gen 1, and I still played all the way up until the recent Gen 7.
Okay.
I'm pretty familiar with it. There are a few of these PvP mons coming out from Gen 5.
That's awesome.
Like Ferrothorn's gonna be really cool.
Yeah. That's exactly the kind of, like, if you play the main series games and have experience, and that's the kind of conversations we want to have, because a lot of Pokemons that are strong in the main series games are normally strong because of moveset, type combinations, all that. We don't have abilities, but it normally does translate quite well. Before we jump straight into that, I do want to make a couple of announcements. You might have noticed that we have J Devin here in our YouTube chat as well, and he has a new fancy role on our Discord. So we put out an application for anyone who is interested in becoming a content creator for our channel, and he meets the requirements. Our mods voted for it, and he's now joining the content creating team along with Caleb Peng, one of the top competitors, and JRE Seawolf, who writes very good articles on Reddit, his Nifty or Thrifty series. So just a huge welcome to our 3 new content creators. And Kaiser Niner there dropping us for another subscription on Twitch, 2 months. Thank you very much. Kyurem is going to be amazing. So
yeah. I hear it's not gonna get a good ice fast attack though, from what it looks like. Gonna outpace it for PvE at least.
Well, I mean, there's going to be a lot of different. I'm sure they can make a lot of different choices. Create another new ice moveset, and shake the meta up if possible. But
hopefully,
yeah.
You have any experience with Gen 5?
I actually did play Gen 5, both black 1, black 2, black 1, white 1,
black
and
1,
black.
white 1.
I think I played just black, and then white 2, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even remember how long it's been since I've actually played these games.
I know, right? It's been a while for me too, but like I took a break from Gen 3 to Gen 4 a little bit, but then once I hopped back on, just caught up on everything. Question from Kaiser Niner, off the topic of Unova, is there any intention to stream the Montreal Safari Cup? So AJ is going to be there. He's going to try to go at least. I won't be able to make it to Canada, unfortunately. So, I'm normally the guy who carries my equipment around and stream. So it'll be a little tricky.
I hear King is supposed to stream it, right?
I'm not sure if King is going to be streaming it or commentating or participating, but he's going to be there at that event for sure. The meta got announced this afternoon, and I think B Gold is one of the tournament managers on our team. He's one of working on it as well, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, I'll be there in Montreal, so you guys will get to see me compete and get my ass kicked.
You're going to be there too? That's great.
Yeah. I just bought my ticket, actually.
That's perfect. And back to, we will have to jump around between topics, but, we just beat one of the Team Plasma grunts. I think they stole one of the fossils from the archaeology, and we just got like that Dragonite head back. And these two are like gym leaders, I guess. Are you very familiar with the stories of the main series games, Devo?
I'm a little bit shaky on Black and White. It's been a while, but I follow for the most part.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, just curious.
That's cool. And J Devin is saying that he doesn't know about Gen 5 very much, so these kind of streams would be good. So yeah, I mean, AJ, who's normally here for these streams, he's the reason why we did this stream, because he was curious on how Gen 5 Pokemon might impact Pokemon PvP meta in terms of new, unique type combinations that will be introduced, or superior Pokemons that will, replace current meta. If we're talking about PvE, we've had Machamp as our number one
Premier
fighter.
fighter.
And
Yeah.
Drew V for the $2 donation on Super Chat. Wow, thank you very much. We just I'll get back to the that topic in a little bit. But because that's our first ever Super Chat, I do want to say something that ever since we announced our partnership with Elite Four TV, Blandon, a huge support came from his channel, and we managed to break the 1,000 subscriber mark on YouTube.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
yeah, it's pretty cool. And we managed to start doing some super chats and monetizations on YouTube as well. So thank you very much for the $2 over there. So one of the running themes, I'm not sure, like you weren't here for the previous streams, right? But the character name they were using, because we were thinking on the first stream what to name the character, right? And people were saying like, do you even PvP? But it was too long, so we ended up with Duven. Duven is the girl's name, right? So
Duven, okay.
And Duven actually lost against the rivals at the house. They battle at home. We lost the rival battle, which was pretty embarrassing.
Oh man.
But and then Duven and PvP bro. So do you even PvP bro? It's basically.
I get it.
You get
That's
it.
clever.
But
He picked for his starter there.
we picked our
seeing
starter as the grass starter. So.
Okay.
And if you see on the side, if you're watching on the stream, right, you'll see on the side we have Lillipup and Patrat up, and their stats as well. So I've compiled a list of all the data. So if people are curious on what Pokemon might be good or not, we can pull up their stat product, based on the perfect IV, the number 1 ranked IVs, and compare them to current, well-known Pokemons. Well, if I know my type, advantages there, I would have used Rock Throw, right? But yeah, we do have Timber on our team, and his final evolution. Do you remember names of all the Pokemons? I struggle sometimes.
Yeah, it evolves to Conkeldurr.
Conkeldurr, okay.
Might replace Machamp. Who knows?
So yeah, let me pull up. So this is the cool thing about this little thing I've set up here. So we can pull up Machamp and see Machamp's stats and Conkeldurr stats, and you can, start having a conversation on, maybe a new competitor for a PvE.
Yes.
Best fighting types, yeah.
I believe it also does have access to counter.
It does have access to counter. That's the big point right there, right? Because if you don't have counter dynamic punch, the perfect combination of moves, then you might just lose out, to Conkeldurr. I mean, Machamp, right?
Yeah, you won't be able to compete at all without that counter move.
For sure. And I think we see J Farm and Jimma Banks out in the chat as well. So thanks for everyone for joining us tonight. We've been away for a few days. The goal was not to have such a long break, of course. We wanted to stream the Twilight tournament down in Washington DC, where the World's Invitational was happening, and when AJ come, we will talk about the World's Invitational, one of the topics that people might be interested in, how did it go and all that. Unfortunately, the venue that hosts the Twilight Cup did not have the best Wi-Fi, so even though we were all there and ready to start the stream, checking the Wi-Fi meant that it wasn't going to be a very secure, good connection. So we decided to, but don't worry, we will have content from that tournament, just in VOD form. We have one of our first projects with Blandon. He's going to edit up battles from that tournament, so we'll have that out very soon.
Excited for that.
Yeah,
exciting.
For sure. Conkeldurr is cheating, dynamic punching with 2 steel characters. Yeah. Oh,
question in chat. It does get dynamic punch and counters an egg move.
Perfect.
So it's gonna get that set as long as Niantic,
Yes. Don't screw him over, right? So I'm glad that you're helping me watch in chat as well, because it's a lot of moving elements. But the name Alice Genevois, I'm not even sure if I'm reading it right. Sounds very familiar. It seems like, were you our giveaway on Twitter winner? Very familiar name. Let me know. Was that you or not? Always hyped to watch a Go Stadium stream. We do a lot of different variety of stuff, battling and also meta discussions, and the save PvP type of or showcasing with PvPoke, a lot of different types, and then this Generation 5 introduction stream in the from the context of the PvP, the battler's point of view, right, was also interesting. And Subat, which you just saw there, is a flying psychic type, so you can, if you want to compare that to like Xatu, which had some play in the Nightmare Cup, right? But I do believe
maybe even Lugia.
And Lugia, of
like
course.
Dead, right?
Lugia, exactly.
Actually, are you able to pull that one up?
I'm able to pull whatever you
curious.
want. What do you want me to pull up?
What's its evolution? I forget.
I think it's Subat. Just an S in front of the name.
Right? Yeah.
Very
Bring
creative.
that one up to Xatu first.
Xatu? Okay. And then people want to talk about Ferrothorn, which I'm very sure we will get to. Oh man.
I'm excited for Ferrothorn.
So Subat is slightly bulkier. That's a good sign right there. Hope that a chance that it might become slightly usable. I didn't think What do you think about Xatu in Nightmare? Did you use it?
Oh man, I loved Xatu in Nightmare. It was great for me.
That's
I felt like it was a staple on most teams.
Yeah. I mean, it hard counter your the very prevalent Toxicroak, right?
Right. I had a lot of good experiences getting off those ominous wind boosts against my backup partners too.
That's awesome. And yes,
they didn't like to see it.
So Alice Geneva said that they are the winner of our giveaway. So congrats again. It's very glad that you tune into our streams and join in discussions, and you managed to get in on the prize, which is awesome. Skip Logic, how's it going? Who was the guy in Trainer Tips Nick's who plugged Go Stadium? Didn't recognize him. So that is Honda. If you see his name on Discord, is like JR Honda. It's John, who is one of the admins of mod of the Go Stadium Discord, and who came all the way down with AJ and myself to represent Go Stadium down in the World's Invitational. And he just managed to get paired up with Nick in the side events for the PvP. Anyway, yeah, I'm not sure if do you watch Trainer Tip Nick's video?
I used to watch a bit more than I do now.
Okay.
I still watch every now and then.
Yeah. So like I basically watch all the videos, right? And I was super hyped because when I heard John said that he got the interview, we don't know, right, if it will make the final cut of the video that he puts out. And when I saw the tournament on the table, and then he just put the camera on John and said, "Yo, talk about Go Stadium." And I thought John did a very good job. I thought John did a very good job. We love Honda, we do. He's brought a lot of big changes on how things are run here on Go Stadium side on the back end, and he does a very good job of keeping us mods on focus. So
that's good. Some people are asking about some steel types.
Yeah. I mean, if you have any questions that you see that's interesting that you want to talk about, go ahead. I'm I think we just beat the plasma people and have to go back to the gym, but since I'm here, I thought I'd just fight some of the trainers. So go ahead and if you have any questions, answer. I see AJ in chat for some reason. What are you doing in chat and not doing here, AJ? We need you to get in here and share your vast knowledge on Gen 5 with us.
Is there anything in particular you're kind of excited about for Gen 5? In the dark.
I think the unique type combinations, right? I think Ghost Fire in Chandelure, the family seems very interesting. Cool because technically speaking, when they were released, they were unique, right? Unfortunately, because of Alolan Marowak, we kind of have a taste.
And Blacephalon in Gen 7.
Who? Oh, Blacephalon, the Ultra Beast.
Ultra Beast.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not as unique as it once was, but we saw how useful like Alolan Marowak, is, and I think the Chandelure family might do a little bit of that as well. A lot of types in that Safari Cup, indeed. Yeah. So I think we had a question earlier about.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Did you look at the meta? Do you remember what the typings was?
I don't remember them off the top of my head.
I know it's very similar.
I plan on doing some team building soon.
It seems very similar to Jungle Cup a little bit, but then with a few extra restrictions.
I think there's like a poison, normal, water, grass. There's a bunch of types.
Yeah.
Giving you restrictions on those.
Do you mind actually pulling up the tweet or the announcement and actually just reading it out for everyone here who might not have seen the tweet? So if anyone is confused, we're talking about the Safari Cup that the Montreal locals have decided to be the theme for their tournament hosting during the Safari event out in Montreal. So I think
The types?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the types are water, ground, rock, normal, bug, and then flying.
Ooh.
With a few extra restrictions, though. You can only have 2 Pokemon
That
for
shares
each of those types on your team.
I remember that part.
Separate restriction list for specific Pokemon like Azu, Alt, and Skarmory. You can only run 2 Pokemon on the restricted list.
Yeah, so a little bit of the World Z format, right? Where you have that 2 restrictions, but an extra one where you can't bring 3 Pokemon that share the water typing, basically.
Yeah, in case interesting.
Go
especially with Pokemon that share same types but aren't like exclusive, like grass poisons or inside.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if you saw earlier, right? Gen 5 was very unique in the sense that it offered like a dynamic viewing angle. It was pushing a little bit the limits of what the 3DS could do at the time. And you can see here that it, instead of having just that generic one view from the front, you get that little more dynamic view of it. See the
I remember seeing this when I was a kid, and I couldn't believe it.
it's very nice. I think look at that. Like you can't move the camera.
That's really cool. Yeah.
You can't move the camera, but manually. But like at certain angles of this bridge, it changes the your viewing angle, which is very, very cool.
It's those little details that really make the game.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not sure how people feel about the anticipation for Gen 8. Gen 8 is it? Gen 8, Gen 9. Gen 8.
Yeah, Gen 8's coming out with Sword and Shield.
And I'm not sure how hard they're pushing the boundaries of the Switch, but
have you seen any of the trailers for it?
Yeah, I have. I know. I'm keeping up with all the controversies. So
No national decks.
No national decks. Don't jump. No. If you guys hear anyone who played Gen 5 and remember everything, let me know if I'm running to the wrong place, because I thought I had to go talk to the gym leaders back in the gym after beating Team Plasma, but I went back there and they weren't there. So I'm just gonna move forward and see if this is where I'm supposed to go next. Sky Arrow Bridge. I actually really like that theme too. I'm not sure if the music for the game is loud enough, but Sky Arrow Bridge. What do you think about Gen 5 music, Devil?
It's I want to say it's good, but honestly, I hardly remember most of it. It doesn't feel that memorable. Yeah.
Interesting.
Maybe that's because I've played Gen 7 so recently, so that's still stuck in my head.
I see. Yeah, but Pokemon, music generally, top tier stuff. But, the look at this, like little things like that. I can just, back in the day, this was considered like super cool. Now
this was insane for a Pokemon.
Yeah. The time.
And my little sister just started playing Pokemon. I used to tell her about like when I used to play Pokemon Blue, and I showed it to her, and she was so confused.
I'm gonna have to try to not talk to every single NPC, because that's kind of a thing that I do. And we know this is the kind of tournament that you want to. This is kind of stream where we can answer a lot of questions, right? So has Sylph already confirmed rank reset? So we do not speak for Sylph, but from what we've read during the beginning of the season is that at the end of the season, people's rank do reset to whatever the points reset to the whatever rank you're currently in. At least that's how I understood it. Right?
Yeah, and then it's supposed to be like posted up there, so you'll have your season 1 ranking permanently displayed.
Yeah. So and then another cute question from Wizap Guy, because earlier we started the stream off with Lillipup and what was the other Patrat as the Pokemon on the stream, but the other Pokemon that has been announced to be part of the first release of Gen 5 is Clink. So
Clink, all that stuff's coming out too.
Clank. What the name? It's an odd name there. What kind of a pure electric type do you think would be best compared with? Ooh, can we see Sigilif versus Xatu? That's a very good question as well.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that one.
Yeah, so Sigilif. Yeah, if you guys have questions on, and if people are unsure of what these stats even mean, this column here, right? These numbers here are their, PvE stats, basically their, the maximum. And then these here are their perfect IV, the number 1 ranked IV stats for a Great League Pokemon. So it's quite comparable to that of Silbet.
It's pretty similar.
Yeah.
It's just really going to boil down to what moves it gets, I guess.
Move sets. So what do you think would be a good move set for a flying psychic type, do you think?
Oh man, well, probably Wing Attack. If it can get confusion, I'll always take that.
Ooh, confusion? That'd be pretty dope. We don't have. I mean,
yeah.
Zatu doesn't have confusion, right?
In main series, I'm not 100% sure, but in Pokemon Go, it doesn't.
In Pokemon Go, it doesn't, right? So
It definitely does not.
yeah, this is a very big city, I guess, in the sense that I'm kind of lost already. And remember, these are alleyways at the back. I think the gym is in one of these back alleyways.
Did you already do the gym?
I have not. Oh, I think this is the gym right
the
here.
next street over.
Oh, the next street over. What is this thing here? Studio Castella.
Other street, I think.
Okay.
It's been a long time since
I know, right? But they have these like people like running around in the streets, and I'm just trying to block them from going to work. Yo.
If you stand in front of them, they'll just walk around.
I know, but I'm gonna stop you. You're gonna be late for your meeting, lady. Yo. Clink is steel, not electric. Oops, did I say
It's a
electric?
steel
I mean
type, yeah.
steel. I mean steel. So like, which steel type would you? Yeah, because I was thinking for some reason like Magneton, right? But it's not.
Right, right.
It's not electric steel type, but just pure steel type. So I think the only
It's
pure.
supposed to be bulkier, right?
Oh, what the heck? That's you know, if people are done looking at Sigilif and Zatu, then I can definitely pull up Klinklank.
Yeah. Let's
Versus,
I'm interested too because Clang Max is under 1500.
No
It
way.
could potentially, yeah.
I
There's a few
I should
cases
know
here
that
where-
because I did the spreadsheet thing. No, not really. 1846, 1847.
I said maxes, didn't I? I meant it can go under 1500.
Ah, there you go. So
Could
there you
be
go.
Better between the two.
So it's Clank, and then Klinklank.
Yes.
Clink is the lowest evolution Pokemon, and I'm not sure if it's true or not. But from what I'm reading, they're being released with their shiny forms straight away, aren't they?
Yes, that's what
Yeah.
I saw in the announcement as well.
Which is very interesting. This seems like a very sketchy.
I've never really done
alleyway.
that before.
Is this where the gym is? Is this the gym? Cafe Sonata.
This one for sure.
You think this is the one? It seems like a sketchy alleyway to have a gym in.
It's not down this one.
It's not this one.
100%, I know that.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's on the further one on the main street.
AJ is saying Sky Shock Psy Attack. I mean,
Ooh.
Psy Shock. Did I say that wrong? Psy Shock Sky Attack.
That could be cool.
Ooh, that would be an
Best
idea.
moves of its type, right?
Yeah. Okay, then it's not in alleyway. Then it's one of. Actually, the gym is literally right here. I see it now. Okay. Is the moveset for Clink in the Game Master? I don't think they're actually Pokemon
No.
5 Gen 5 Pokemons in the game at all yet, right?
No, it would just
Yeah.
be speculation if we tried to
Mhm.
guess.
It was
But
just-
I'd be interested to directly compare it to like Ferrothorn.
Oh, we're being pushed out of the gym by our fellow rival here.
Here we go.
Wait, I'm not ready to battle. Am I?
Why not?
I don't
Don't
know.
be a scrub now.
Oh yeah, he just called me
Huh.
Duvan. Remember my name.
You dodged a bullet.
He's asking me to go with him to the pier. Okay. Yeah, I think I said Sky Shock and Psy Attack earlier.
Close one, almost.
Yeah. Man, I'm court singing already, guys. So it looks like this is the case with very similar to how a lot of Pokemon where the middle evolution doesn't max out in 1500. I'm sorry, maxes out just over 1500. The Clank, the middle evolution version, is going to be slightly bulkier in the Great League than its final evolution form. So it's going to come down to
Potentially.
moveset that decides whether
Yeah.
which version is viable, right? Like the reason why Magneton sees any play is because of the Legacy Thundershock, and then Discharge.
Magnemite actually gets the exact legacy set. It just
I'm
has
sorry.
really low stats. Magnemite has the exact
Yeah.
same legacy set.
Like unfortunately, it doesn't have as good of a stats. Whereas I
Yes.
think Magnezone's stats are not too bad, but it doesn't get access to Thundershock or Discharge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember I was supposed to go to a pier to talk to that gym leader, but apparently it's not these two pier. It's the other one.
Did you check the other one?
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there. Sigilif can learn Steel Wing and Zen Headbutt. Oh man, look! Fates just followed us on Twitch.
Dope.
And I'm not sure if you remember the name, But Fates
Yeah,
is...
from that one tournament where you got the victory bell in Jungle Cup.
There we go.
I remember.
You remember, right? He's down here in Maryland, and he went into a tournament with so many ace and challengers, and he came out of there as a winner.
Yeah, it was impressive.
As and Jungle Cup was his first ever cup as well, guys. So his first ever cup was Jungle Cup. Didn't do as great in his 10 times weighted one, but then he adapted really quickly and went on to win the one of the biggest tournaments here in Maryland. Oh my god, I'm so lost right
Honestly, he's pretty much the reason why I'm even considering Victory Bell again.
now. Oh, good, a very good showcase of it, huh?
Oh yeah.
Jimmo says he's really coursing real hard today. Raid only Clink would sell some raid passes. Ooh, I'm not sure. Do you guys buy raid passes to do level 1 raids?
No.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
I need to get a shiny Pokemon from a level 1 raid.
I'm so lost right now. Where am I supposed to find this gym leader? Oh, there we go. This pier. I knew that all along. Alright. Jimmo, were you doing some battles on stream as well earlier? Happy birthday, by the way. Trying to keep up with the YouTube chats as well, because I can't see all the YouTube chats here. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, so Baku was checking for us, saying that there's no Zen Headbutt for either Sigilift or Zubat, which is unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, because Confusion just... like, Slowbro, right? It's not even the greatest Pokemon, right? But because of Confusion, you can make an argument for it to be used in some situations. But that moveset, yo. So question mark for this girl right here.
Yes.
She's a pretty big character, especially if you go on to play the continuation of Black and White, the Black and White 2 versions.
Yeah, she'll come back.
She'll come back. And there you go. She just introduces herself as Iris. I
have a question in chat. Someone's asking, what do you think the regional Pokemon are going to be?
Oh man, I've been seeing conversation about that earlier, especially on PV Poke. I think he tweeted about it, right? Like people are saying Sock and Throw, right?
Oh yeah, that could work, I guess.
Unfortunately, Sock and Throw are not very balanced, and one of them is much better than the other in PvP. So if you make that kind of like region exclusive, right, then one side of the world is gonna have a viable PvP Pokemon.
And already kind of like that with Tropius.
I guess that's true.
Eventually give you that distribution in some sort of event. Masculine and Maractus as potential regionals.
That's true. So basically, whatever Pokemon that were game exclusive, right, in the main series is how I think that's kind of how they do it. Sometimes, like how they do Zangoose and Seviper.
Seviper.
Yeah.
That's probably how they'll do it then.
Yeah. And then that's gonna be really bad too, because I think Whimsicott and Lilligant are regional exclusives. Not regional exclusive, game exclusives. But we don't want them to be regional exclusives, because another Pokemon that I'm super hyped about is Whimsicott, right? Yeah. As we're playing this game right now, it will look very pathetic, because Fairy type wasn't introduced in Gen 5 yet. Okay, so in Gen 5, it's just pure Grass type, just like Lilligant. But after Gen 6 was introduced, they were retroactively given the Fairy typing, and Whimsicott became a true powerhouse in the main series games with that Grass Fairy typing. It's very, very unique.
More of a support role.
Role. And maybe we don't even have a support role in Pokemon PvP, so maybe it won't even fill a role here. Unless we do doubles in Pokemon GO PvP.
Oh man, VGC Pokemon GO?
Don't know if this has already been discussed, but what are the best PvP Pokemon from Unova? So Ramberto, it's a discussion that we're constantly having. There are many options, and again, it's all down to movesets. We can give you a list of Pokemon with the best stats, but it's going to come down to movesets.
Amoonguss. Case closed. Lando T.
Ooh.
That's it. That's all we need.
Unfortunately, these legendaries, you'd have to find a way to get them below 1500, right?
Oh yeah, no, it's just a meme from like
the main series game.
Insane Pokemon there.
That ground flying type. So
yeah, with Intimidate.
Yep. Switch in, switch out. Make everyone's attack drop. I doubt Garbodor will be, but Maractus for sure. For Mexico, that's a very good call there, Wizard Guy. That's why we do these streams and have you guys, share ideas that I didn't even think about. It's brilliant. Oh my god, we're being, tag teamed on here.
You got this.
Do I though?
No.
I really want to see what Ferrothorn does. Don't know its actual stats. I can actually pull it up for you.
Ferrothorn's gonna be great.
That's exactly what this stream is set up to do, because I sit on this spreadsheet and analyzing stats for a long time so that we can do exactly that. Ferrothorn. Unfortunately, I can't compare it to any known any other grass steel type because I think it's the only one.
Best bet would probably be like compared to Fortress.
Fortress, great call. Great call. So let's take a look at his stats compared. Oh my god. I'll let that sink.
Man.
I'll let that sink in for a little bit, alright guys? Take a look at Ferrothorn and Fortress stats. Think about that for a little bit, and then we'll talk about what kind of a monster this thing is gonna be, right?
All it needs is the right moves.
It needs all it needs is the right move, but in the main series games, it has a very unique ability, right? Where if it gets hit by physical moves, the Pokemon opposing will get recoil damage, right? I'm not sure how they would implement something like that, but Ferrothorn stats is looking insane.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this one. It's probably the first thing I thought of when I started thinking about Gen 5.
For sure. Grass Steel means that fire types would annihilate this thing. Well, basically Fortress as well, Fortress, same thing. But if there's a cup that fire types, and even right now, can you name a Pokemon? What is the best Pokemon in Freestyle Great League that uses a fire type fast move?
The best would probably be Charizard, but you don't really see it at all.
Right? Charizard being the best fire type fast type.
Well, because of Azu, it's so prevalent.
Yeah.
It has no room to play.
Yeah.
On running around, maybe you'll see some more Charizards.
Yeah. So Charizard is basically it's gonna be the biggest weakness, just as it is for Fortress. But even if it was.
Oh wait! There's one we're not even thinking of.
What?
A new fire type from this gen.
Ooh, what do you have in mind? Is it the fire bug Pokemon?
Volcarona.
Volcarona.
It looks a bit too
attack weighted.
But Larvesta actually maxes at 1496.
Oh man, I swear I know how to play Pokemon, guys. Like it's not. I'm tormented. I know that, but I still kept using the same moves back to back. I was gonna say Camerupt. Man, that's not a fire type that comes into the conversation for top meta picks, Oh man, I misplayed.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna lose. Sandile, by the way, right? It's pretty cool. Oh, I keep forgetting this Torment thing. Court singing.
Yeah, Sandile is cool.
Yeah,
I wonder how that's gonna be.
What do you guys think of Ferrothorn and Fortress? Do you want me to move on to the next Pokemon to look at? I just want to sit here and admire Ferrothorn for a little bit because it's quite fantastic.
Yeah, it's great.
What kind of a fast move? Do you think it has to have Vine Whip, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Because that's what this Pokemon does, is vines, right?
Vine Whip, Grass Knot.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
A rock move for coverage even.
Rock move, you think? Not like a steel type?
Well, steel type would be the preferred choice, but if you want to surprise those Charizards, a rock move wouldn't be the worst.
So heavy slam would be the most, ideal, the most straightforward moveset, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I expect it to have at least grass and steel coverage.
Oh, Power Whip! Why didn't I think of that? Power Whip, right? That's kind of what this vine-looking thing does. But it doesn't look like it's gonna get Razor Leaf, because you'll be scratching your head thinking, why does this thing have Razor Leaf?
Oh my god, could you imagine?
A million other Gyro Ball as well? Yeah. My god.
Yeah, it's got an interesting moveset. It has the potential there for it, it's just up to them to see what they actually do with it.
But Vine Whip is a very awesome move in terms of the amount of energy it charges, so I wouldn't complain if Ferrothorn has Vine Whip, right? And then all it needs is one fast charging move and then one hard hitting one to bait and to annihilate. I think that would make it a very good Pokemon.
Oh yeah. Can you actually give me another comparison now?
Yeah. Who do you want to compare?
Venusaur and Amoonguss.
Venusaur and Amoonguss, you got it. So Amoonguss is also a very interesting Pokemon in the main series because of these, the moveset that it has. I think its ability as well, right? If you hit it, you can have a chance of falling asleep. Isn't that right?
I forget what its ability is. I just remember spamming Spore and like BBC.
Oh man, good call here. We'll let people look at
Oh,
this.
Regenerator is its ability.
Regenerator.
Actually.
We'll have people look at this now, and if people like how tanky Venusaur is at the moment.
Oh my
boom
god.
this. So grass poison type, right? This is.
Yeah.
I don't think. I mean, there are other grass poison types like Vileplume and all that, but their moveset, the moveset really matters, right? Like Vileplume is not seeing play because it doesn't have a good set of movesets. So Amoonguss, hopefully we get some kind of a cool thing. I don't know, maybe the introduction of spores, right? That's its sole specialty.
Oh my god. Could you imagine sleep in Pokemon Go PvP?
Yeah. You know, if it's just like a, sleep where you don't do your fast attack for 1 or 2 turns, it's probably not too bad,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm interested for Amoonguss, but it's hard to speculate.
Indeed. But just admire the stats. And for those who are reading the stories, I'm not doing it justice here because Generation 5 is known to be a very good story, and because we're talking about a lot of different matters, I'm not reading out all the conversations the characters are having. But there's a lot of ideological, thinking between, because like the way Team Plasma, previous generation, the bad,
Sorry.
Yeah, the evil teams are just out to steal Pokemon for whatever evil sake they reason they have. But Team Plasma and N kind of is they want to steal Pokemons from trainers to release them back to the wild. In a sense.
Interesting philosophy.
Yeah. It's a very interesting philosophy because N himself grew up with Pokemon in the stories, and when you're playing the game, people are like so used to, oh, I'm going to control Kyogre to take over the water. I'm going to take over Groudon to make the whole world Earth. And then these guys are just, I'm stealing Pokemon to release it. So take it away from humans who are mistreating their Pokemons and stuff. They might not have the best ways of doing it, but that's kind of the backstory of what's going on. Seismitoads, thanks for bringing that up as well. I see a few suggestions, but Seismitoad I react to because last stream we caught ourselves a Tympole, which is in our in our lineup right now. So
cool.
Yeah, we do have a Tympole on our team. And we did, some comparisons with it. And unfortunately, I think in terms of the Mud Boys, we still have Quagsire and Wishcash and Swampert as the leading candidates, I feel like. It depends on what kind of moveset it gets, but if you're talking about just pure bulkiness, I think Seismitoad is going to be a little less bulky.
It'll be interesting. If you really want to see something bulky, can you pull me up a Loma Mola?
That I can, and that I actually know. The stat product for it is also above 2,000, right from the bat. I can tell you, I already know that.
2169. Max.
So I'm going to pull up first. I don't know, Wailord.
Sure, yeah. I guess that's.
Wailord doesn't even have. Wailord has crazy HP, but its defense technically is not great.
Yeah.
And then Alomomola is a pure water type as well. That's why I'm picking this choice. Oh my goodness! Hold on a second. What did you say the number was? I'm pretty sure these numbers are right, by the way.
Oh my god.
So it has very high HP, even more HP than Wailord, but that defense though. That defense
bounces out. Honestly, give this thing Water Gun and some decent charge moves, and it's gonna do pretty well.
Indeed. So technically, I can't really. Oh yeah, and I'm not sure if you want to admire the beautiful nicknames that we have for our Pokemon.
Let me see these.
So Tympole is nicknamed Bathwater. If you know the reference to it, I guess. Cool. I think that was the time.
Think the reset
I think it happened because like that was the week that Mason was tweeting something about like the gamer bathwater thing on Twitter. Or
Did
something.
you buy any?
What happened? Did he buy it?
Did you buy any?
No, did I buy? No, I did not buy it. But so yeah, the conversation was, do I know GeoNet? No. Yes. I don't want to listen. Okay, cool. But yeah, and then that's where AJ came up with the idea. It's pretty funny. You never received your order for bathwater. You got scammed, Chief. You got scammed. Don't let Valash get close to him. 156 new. I thought it was 155, but maybe I miscounted. Maybe it's not including Victini, which, if you don't know, it's the weird thing where Victini actually lines up as the first Pokemon of the generation instead of the grass type, which is pretty weird. I just realized that our entire team is very weak to grass.
Get you a flying type or a...
I know, right? I think we had Pidove or Woobat on our team before, but then we had a discussion with... Yeah.
You didn't get the stage Pokemon?
The what?
You get,
we did. We got the water one, I think. But then AJ hated how it looks, so he got benched immediately. And it... Emoga! Leviathan Blue. Great point as well.
Oh, yeah. Emoga's gonna be
so,
cool.
you know, sometimes people write off Zapdos, one of our only electric flyers at the moment. I think it's the only one. But if anybody who tuned into that Maryland stream, watch me. I think that was the game that I quartzed. No, that's not the. It's the tournament that I quartzed, but it wasn't the game that I quartzed. I lost to Darkest David when he played that Zapdos, and he played it so well.
Did you not sim it before the tournament?
Who's gonna expect to see a Zapdos in this tournament? What are you talking about?
I remember looking into it at the start when I was looking at Lowland Raichu trying to break the Big Knocked core. And it was doing pretty good there, but you needed Thundershock.
Interesting.
So I simmed it a little bit.
I just squeezed through that little honey thing there.
Yeah. Push your way through.
What game don't you... What are you talking about? I only quartz once in a while. I'm getting better with the bubbles. So since we were talking about bath water, let's go ahead and test out the bath water. And I guess, you know, we did it last stream, but it doesn't hurt to show it again. So Tympole is the Pokemon that we're talking about here. And it evolves to a ground water type. Seismitoad, who is decently bulky, but just not as bulky as the current Mud Boys that we have, you know?
Yeah. What about Gothitelle and Reuniclus?
Ooh. I think Gothitelle has the more offensive stats, right? I'm gonna pull it up in a second.
It looks relatively balanced.
But hold on, Devo. If you want to talk about pure psychic types, there's a clear winner in tankiness.
Musharna.
It's Musharna. It's clearly... Oh, wow.
Is that the anteater pig thing?
Yes, it is. And welcome, AJ. Welcome to stream. We miss listening to your commentary on seeing new Gen 5 Pokemons.
What is this? Is this like a Caterpie knockoff?
Yeah. I think did we see it last time? I think we did see it last time. It evolves into the Livani, you know, the grass bug type that stands like a little standstill, straight up thing.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right. I did. Yeah.
People are throwing out so many good Pokemon names as well. It's like these are the kind of cool conversations, exactly why we want to do the streams. And we're getting destroyed, right? It's just grass. Oh my god! Bathwater survived!
You're getting destroyed? What else is new?
True tank. Ooh.
What are you talking about? Bathwater survived with 1 HP. That's Pog plays right there. And another follow right there. Thank you very much, sir. Man, I switched into our PvP, bro, anticipating a grass type move. Bad switch plays.
Never overthink for PvE. Never do the right thing.
Never do the right thing. Reshiram, yeah, you know, we talk about all the Pokemons here, but we need to definitely put the box legendaries at least once tonight. So since Reshiram is being brought up, we will bring up Reshiram Zekrom.
Zekrom should be really great for PvE as long as it gets the right moves.
Thundershock, basically.
I forget. I think it gets Wild Charge, but I haven't looked at its
dang. Wild Charge wouldn't be bad. Oh, dang it. Poison Point.
Ooh.
PvP, bro, no! Oh, God. This is not looking good. I should have trained my Pokemon higher level. Musharna would be insane. Yeah, we'll pull it up in a second. Your first Battle Chateau regional tournament kicked off last night. Very surprised to come up against Rapidash in your first battle. That's pretty cool. I mean, Battle Chateau, you know, has a little more casual. There are still very good players there, but maybe people take it a little more chill than the tiered system, you know. So it's cool. Rapidash, I don't even know. Does anyone?
It depends. It depends on the level. Like Apprentice.
Yeah.
Apprentice is the same. I would say Apprentice.
I don't even know what it gets move-wise.
And Battle Chateau is the same. But once you get in the upper lobbies, is when you get more competitive in Battle Chateau.
Are you AJ? Are you you can't hear AJ? You saying? Yeah, his volume is a little low. You have to actually like I had to pump it up pretty high, unless AJ can.
What if I get really close to my mic?
That would be a lot better.
Is that better?
Well, I don't even know how to pump up his volume.
You just right click on him.
All.
You just right click on him and adjust it that way.
For me.
But he's there. We can hear him. I just had to pull up the volume a little bit. Well, I mean, no shade against Rapidash because even Dulcet.
Venipede. What is that?
Ooh, yeah. Let's look at Venipede. So that's the poison bug type of the generation. I think Venipede evolves to Scolipede, and then what's the final evolution? Do you know what it's called? I think Scolipede is the final evolution, right?
Have you guys seen ants like with a Z?
Scolipede. Yeah, you're right.
Have you guys seen that movie, Ants?
Yeah, I think I know that one.
The termites and ants at the beginning, where they go to war, and find the big termites.
Looks something like that.
That's what Venipede looks like.
I can't say. Yeah, I see it as well. I think. Audino, exactly. I was like earlier before stream started, I had to grind some levels, and you know how you can do the shaking grass thing to find Audino. That's exactly how I was leveling up because it's the easiest. You beat one and you go basically one level up immediately. But not necessarily tanks means viability in Pokemon Go PvP, right? You need to have the right movesets, and like pure normal types are going to struggle in the meta. The only reason like Vigoroth is in there is because it has counter. When you can beat your own type, then you have a say in Sylph Cup tournaments. Oops. Did I not switch my Pokemon in time? Drill Run.
Oh, I can hear you now.
Okay, now you can hear us? Did you not hear me for the past minute as well?
No, I can hear you perfectly fine, but AJ was completely mute.
Ah.
Can you hear me better now?
Oh, yeah.
Look at this. We love bathwater so much. Even at 1 HP, we put it out there. No, bathwater is going to be fine, guys. So, Rapidash has Drill Run. That's pretty interesting.
Is that a legacy?
I'm not sure. I don't remember, reading about a legacy Rapidash before, so...
Who would ever talk about one?
The only legacy Rapidash is Ember. Nobody wants Ember. So it's Fire Spin is the game.
What? We just took a critical hit. That's the only Pokemon I had with fire moves. Oh my god. Oh, Dwebble! This is the first time we're looking into this Pokemon. So yeah, AJ, do you see on the left the Scolipede? That's the Venipede's final evolution. But it seems to be less bulky than Beedrill, so not exactly sure if it will be... I mean, defensively wise, it's better. But, quite a lot lower HP.
It could be good. It would be decent. Water Ghost type.
A Water Ghost type? Ooh, Jellicent. Man, you are taking me all over the place. We need to go one step at a time here. So, I want to pull up Dwebble. And what does Dwebble evolve into? Do you remember its name?
Dwebble. It's a thing with a giant rock on its back.
Yes. I can see it as well, but I don't remember his name. If anyone in chat, we're not going to search it up by the way. We'll let chat help us out here. Can chat help us out figure out what Dwebble's evolution's name?
Oh, I remember now.
You do?
It's Crustle.
Crustle. Okay. Did you actually look it up or no?
No, I just remember.
Is it Bug Water?
It's a Bug Rock type.
Bug Rock type. Okay. So I can use Shockwave, I guess.
Sky Shock.
Faint Attack. Oh no, we lost Blizzle. I almost said Zebstrika. Okay, let me pull Crustle up. Do you know of any Bugs Rock types at the moment? I can't even think of any.
Bug Rocks?
Yes.
Shuckle?
Oh, we're gonna compare it to Shuckle
Armaldo?
Okay. Oh, Cradily as well, right?
No, Cradily is grass.
Cradily is grass? Oh, wow. I'm bad at my typings.
But Anorith and Armaldo are both bug rock.
What do you think about this, AJ? You might take a minute to see it, but what do you think about the Crustle and Armaldo stat difference.
That defense, man.
A bulk weighted Armaldo would be sweet.
Not Lily. Yep, I had the same problem there. Delicher. I don't even know. Am I saying your name right? But yeah, I got confused there as well. Ooh, Metal Claw would beat this thing, right? There we go. Wild Susan Boyle? That name seems very familiar. I think Wild Susan Boyle is one of our Showdown competitors, if I recall correctly. Welcome to stream. Close enough. Hone Claws. I think that is like a stat up move, right?
It increases your attack and accuracy by 1 stage.
Can Crustle learn Smackdown? Is my question.
Yeah, that would.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure.
I mean, if someone wants to go pull up Bulbapedia,
I'm looking it up right now.
That'd be amazing. And we have a couple of new people joining us onto our streams now. Our numbers are slowly climbing on Twitch. So yeah, tonight we're just doing our episode 3 of the Unova Exploring Unova series. We're doing our 3rd gym at the moment, mostly to help AJ and whoever who never played the main series games to get a better sense of Pokemon. It does.
It learns Smackdown at level 17.
So it's just down to Niantic now. What whether Niantic wants to give it.
And but does it get Fury Cutter by chance?
X Scissor, Bug Bite, Fury Cutter as a pre-evolution move.
Ooh.
So it can get it.
As a pre-evolution. Yeah, that's the only way.
There we go. Okay.
Other interesting moves on Crustle are...
Yeah, so people are confirming
Rock Blast.
That it can get Smackdown, so it's all down to Niantic decide whether to give it or not. But you guys see its stat on the side there, right? Like its total stat product.
It's got nice stats.
It's got nice stats. And some
Rock Slide,
some cool
X-Scissor.
Cool charge moves there. X Scissor and Rock Slide as well. Are you kidding me?
Counter. Fury Cutter and Smack Counter?
Wait. What are you looking at? Are you sure? Can we trust AJ, guys?
God. He's gonna
Crustle
say Shadow
the
Claw
following
next.
moves: you have Breeding and Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Egg moves, counter.
Yeah. Wow.
So you can suck it.
Well, I'm not
then.
sure how often egg moves become Pokemon Go PvP moves, but
I don't know the answer to that.
But that'd be cool. Oh, dang it! I didn't have to step in
Earthquake by TM.
Oh wow.
Basically, what we're saying is Crustle
coverage.
is going to be cool, and it's going to be down to what kind of a moveset it gets. Ferrothorn, yes. Well, Susan Boyle, we were just talking about Ferrothorn against Fortress earlier. That was one of the first recommended Pokemons to look at.
So against Crustle, you're gonna want potentially grass coverage to beat the waters, because it's like that grass, that bug, rock typing. Normally you want water against it, I suppose.
Yeah.
If you have Aerial Ace, you can cover like the
Hopefully Niantic is
neutral.
nice to it.
The neutral fighting. But the it does learn Solar Beam.
Ew. Please no.
That'd be interesting.
Whoa,
Like
what? Solar Beam? Solar Beam is too much.
like a Solar Beam X Scissor and Rock Slide, and you just don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh, okay, yeah. If just the fact that it has those 3 and you can play around with the choices, then yes, that's
It also
very
has
exciting.
Poison Jab.
Oh boy.
What?
It's got pretty much everything.
So,
man.
I kind of just wanted to have
Shadow
Smackdown.
Claw.
You know, a stab, a
It has Shadow
Smackdown.
Claw.
People are saying that as well. People are saying Shadow Claw. That's King
Shadow
PvP
Claw
trainer.
Shadow Claw.
Is that Wild Susan? Are you talking about Wild Susan Boyle there, Leviathan Blue? Because I think you're right. Stunfisk for ground. Yeah, so many cool stuff to talk about. You know, but we have to take it one step at a time.
Correct me
Crustle-
if I'm wrong, but
Yeah.
Stunfix doesn't it get Thundershock and Mudshot as fast moves?
Who? Are we talking about the Stunfisk? Yeah.
Stunfisk.
We looked at it last
get
time,
both of those.
and it's gonna be such a.
Oh, you guys did look at it.
We did look
yeah,
it up.
It looks really cool.
Because how can you talk about Gen 5 without,
Stunfisk. Yeah.
I think we can.
Yeah,
beat
Armaldo's
this
kind of
gym.
trashy though because of its moves.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't stop JRE, who, just joined our content creation
It does
crew.
stop him from running it though.
It does stop him from running it, but it doesn't stop him from writing it about it.
No. There's a pretty low barrier to entry to.
Yeah,
to
I'm
get
seeing
it.
quite a few of the the usual King crew here. I think not a spoofer is one of the people who battles him a lot. I remember seeing that name from those battle videos as well. So really appreciate you guys stopping by, even though we're not actually playing Pokemon Go tonight. Just a chill conversation thing. I'm not sure if we want to go into it, AJ, talking a little bit about our World's Invitational. We haven't talked about it since the stream didn't happen, obviously because of the internet thing. But we had a very good experience, AJ and Honda. People were asking who was the Go Stadium representative on next video. That's Honda, John, who did a very good job in plugging for us on the video. But yeah, AJ, what if if people ask you what was your experience with the World's Invitation for Pokemon Go, what do you feel about it?
So my background, I stopped playing Pokemon Go after Gen 3, and then I pretty much went
Pokemon Go
cold
or
turkey
Pokemon?
until Pokemon Go.
I think you meant like main series Pokemon.
I don't know what I said,
Yeah,
but
I think what he
just
meant to say, he
Pokemon
stopped
in
playing
general.
the main series on Gen 3, yeah. And then because of Pokemon Go, yeah.
So I'm like I look at Pokken, I look at the TCG,
Yeah.
the VGC. And it's like all interesting, but I'm like, it's all foreign to me. So
Yeah.
because I was like 14 when I stopped playing,
And then
and
yeah.
And going to that, it's just a surreal experience. When you see all these people that are like all hyped up to, learn about the new generation, about about Sword and Shield, about
Oh yeah, we got to see the trailer.
trading cards. So that was cool, seeing all that, and then the actual world experience was pretty awesome because you get this sense of like the TCG and VGC are very much more evolved in their forms, and so like they kind of look down generally on Pokemon Go.
What is this tap game?
And so it's like kind of simplified to that. So when the ad finished for the presenting the next generation of Pokemon, a lot of people left because that was the area where that specific area is where Pokemon Go Championship was going to be.
The Invitationals, yeah.
And so it was a group of us that went in the front row, and we were watching the screen. And what was cool is that normally in these events, like the interest peaks at the beginning and then it sort of dies down. But with us, it started at like, I don't know what the Twitch following was.
It was about 10,000 viewers when the stream started, and they were showing the trailers. And then it
progressively went up.
During
went up
the
to like,
Pokemon Go part. Yeah, during the Pokemon Go Invitational stream part, out of curiosity or for whatever reason, all the reasons, it went up
That's
to
literally the only thing I tuned in for.
13,000, 15,000 at some points during the grand finals. It was pretty.
And so that same parallel happened in the venue. Like people were gathering to watch this. It was so entertaining to watch. Nick
they moved
and
from
Aaron
the sides,
commentate over this tournament, and you see the plays, you see the switches, and then we in the audience were, we were like cheering them on, and like when they would do like a sack swap before a charge move came out, like we would go, oh, like we would get all hyped up.
Hear that in the back end.
And like people feed into that, and it was just it's just a surreal experience, and it's just like a nice little tease to what this really can be. It makes me really excited for the Ultimate Showdowns coming up. It makes me excited for Season 2. And, this went really well. This was a really... Pokemon Company was really impressed with the numbers. They were really impressed with the community we've built, this grassroots community. And there's a good chance that they make it official in the future. So...
I'll pull Mandy Buzz up in a bit, guys. Don't worry. So, people are. J Devin himself is saying that he watched the whole thing, and the thing is, I think people were complaining in Twitch chat. Man, the crowd there isn't shouting loud enough and all that. I think it's just where the mic was placed that you guys can't hear it from the stream, but we were
We
hyped.
were pretty rowdy.
We were rowdy. You could like King can hear us. Is how loud it was when we
So
were.
King had these this headset that's like a little bit. It's actually an aviation headset. I recognized it, and it's like it's not active noise canceling, but it's passive noise canceling. And you shouldn't be able to hear because you have.
Oh, technically he couldn't hear us.
competitor.
Yeah, you're right.
They're both communicating to each other. And so, like, we were so rowdy that even when he was on the headset, he gave us a little look because he could hear us.
Is that what he
We're all
was
cheering
looking
him
at?
Yeah, he was looking at
I
us.
kept seeing him glancing to the side.
Yeah, that's
What
us
is he
right there. He's looking
Yeah.
at us, and he was like,
He was looking at us.
he was looking at us. Yeah.
I mean, not all the time, but yeah, he was looking at us. And
That's hilarious.
it was just an awesome experience. People were trading. Some people would go up, and King has a really good anecdote. It's like someone went up to him and says, well, I'm not really happy with the Pokemon Go PvP system, but I couldn't stop watching.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah.
I couldn't stop watching.
I think I might be in trouble, guys.
Yeah, it looks
You're
like you're
screwed.
struggling over here.
I thought I trained
Where's
everything
your
to level
flying type?
21. I think I'm gonna lose here.
Yeah, you need a flying type or a fire type.
Let's get a poll going. Do you think Quartz is going to lose? I'm a bit delayed, so like I just watched Rogan Rolla get one shot.
Oh yeah, I'm delayed too. Maybe if you had that chandelier that we were talking about.
Diglett? Oh, I see. You renamed it.
You renamed it. You wanted it to be Diglett. All these nicknames are your choice. This is your bathwater.
How dare you? How dare you accuse me?
Oh gosh.
This,
Last
you
time,
own this.
you gotta remember, last time you guys doubted me during the polls. Everyone said I was not gonna beat it, and then I beat it.
I would love to see you climb your way out of this.
I know, this does not look good at the moment.
Shouldn't have tossed that P-Dove.
Am I gonna black out here? Oh. Okay. No vote of confidence. No one believes in me. Dang it.
Oh, Jerry Seawolf's in the house.
No. Let's talk about something else, guys. Did you guys see the stats of Swadloon? Swadloon has pretty decent stats, even though it doesn't even reach 1500 CP. You know what?
Swadloon.
I just need to land this rock throw, and I think we can do it.
Oh wow, it does have decent stats.
Come on! Come on! Oh my god,
this
it's
like
not
a-
even doing anything!
Is this like a pure bug type? What is this?
It's grass bug type.
It's yes.
Oh, it's grass? Oh, it's bug grass. It's like Parasect.
Yeah,
Dang it.
So you need a fire type to just one-shot it.
basically.
But you don't have fire types.
Get you a Darmanitan.
I don't even have revive.
Leavanny is OP.
Apparently.
Dang it.
Come on, guys. If we keep at it, we'll have 100% no votes.
Critical hit, really? Game.
Sometimes it'd be like that.
We are gonna be carried by bathwater.
Okay.
Let's go! Bathwater. Alright, let's turn our attention away from what's happening on the screen and let's talk about Mandy Buzz. Let's close this poll.
Do you even
Man,
PvP? Have you played this game already, Quartz?
I'm sorry?
Didn't you already play this game before?
Maybe.
Well, you should have known that this was coming.
Dang.
foresight is key.
I could have come back and heal after battling them. It's okay. You know, I'd rather them carry me to the gym, the Pokemon Center, than walking out myself. You know, Duvan is a princess.
pride.
Duvan is a princess like that. Anyway, all right. Since now we are, stuck here for a second, I'll pull up Mandy Buzz, who people are super hyped about. I think we pulled Mandy Buzz up last stream as well, but no harm in pulling it up again. Our Dark Flyer, which is going to... oh my god, what kind of a stat product is this? Compared to what we currently have, which is I think Honchkrow. Not sure if Honchkrow or
Honchkrow
Murkrow
would probably be the comparison.
But look at the difference. The tank that Mandy Buzz is. It's Pokemon, not
Impressive stat
Digimon.
spread.
Alright, I should be able to win now. I just have to heal. But Mandy Buzz, I think so many people are waiting for me to put this up. And now, I actually forgot how much of a stat that was. It's 24, 84. What even is this?
That's a defense stat, man.
What even is this? Looks like Tropius level tanky. Let's compare. You know, it's a flying type, you know, tanky flyers. Let's see. No, sorry, Tropius doesn't compare. Man, I'm looking forward to this. I have to say, like a dark... Yeah?
Mandy Buzz is tankier than Tropius?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
About 20 more defense and a couple more points in HP.
Is Mandy Buzz even legal? Dang.
And so that's an interesting type because it's neutral to fighting?
It's going to be neutral to fighting, indeed.
Another one of those.
Kind of like Noctowl? How does it compare to... Well, how does it compare to Noctowl?
Well, we can take a look, but I highly doubt that... I think Noctowl and Tropius is probably closer. Yeah, it's less tankier than Tropius. Who was the first Pokemon they used? Can Bathwater? Bathwater cannot do anything this battle.
Oh, it's much tankier than Noctowl.
I know, right? That's
crazy.
Let's do this. This looks close to Umbreon. You know what? That might be a good comparison, right, for the dark types.
Oh yeah.
Let's see that. And because of the flying type, it's not going to be weak to fighting type moves. It's just neutral, whereas Umbreon would be. Actually, it doesn't compare to Umbreon. Umbreon is still a beast. Still a beast. Alright, guys.
The thing about DD, Alice, Johnny Bar,
Get out of here, Ledian!
the thing about DD is it's got really defense, but not that much HP.
Let's see it.
Yeah, it only has a little bit of HP, just a ridiculous defense stat and crazy moveset.
Yeah. I think you look at Mandy Buzz kind of in the sense of an Umbreon then, right? Kind of seems like a good way to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty similar.
Wonder what fast move
Well,
we get.
There's a trade-off there in stamina and defense.
DD's a little insane.
Jerry clowning. Yeah, and I think a flying Umbreon is not a bad way to look at it, especially thinking about how that it's not going to be weak to fighting type. Can we pull up Clank? We did actually look at Clink and Clank earlier, but because it's going to be the first Pokemon that... And then AJ wasn't here as well, so no harm in that. We'll pull up Clank and Clink Clank. One of the first 3 Pokemons, not Kink. One of the first 3 Pokemons that's going to be released in from Generation 5 in the Ultra bonus. So we'll be seeing it very soon. I'm just catching up on all your comments. Ground will be neutral as well. Wait, to who? Ground will be neutral to...
Bug types. If it's a bug grass, it's actually resisted.
Oh, yeah. I see. But this guy keeps using potions. Like, what am I supposed to do here?
Get good.
Can't beat potions.
You have to Mega Evolve.
Mega Evolve my Timber?
Yeah.
Yep.
Power of friendship.
I'm not sure about Mega Evolving, but I'm pretty sure you can. What is it called? Dynamax it? That's the thing, right?
And for the future
Yeah.
games, yeah.
Check
You
this
can't
out,
Mega
guys.
Evolve.
You can't Mega Evolve an unevolved Pokemon, but you can Dynamax, I think.
Yeah.
Not
Shiny-
with that attitude.
Shiny indeed does more PvP. Yeah. Did I miss something from what AJ said? There we go.
Shiny does more PvP.
Does more damage in PvP. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone knows that.
Yep. And AJ,
PvP 101.
you did see that the Gen 5 Pokemons were being released with their shiny forms immediately, right?
It's the Patrat
Lillipup,
and a couple
Clink.
others, right? Clank.
Patrat, Lillipup, and Clink. So
Clink, clink.
And they're all being released in shiny too.
yeah, apparently.
So only the shiny version is released, and then they'll eventually release the normal version.
I think that makes
Your
a lot.
lucky trainers.
That makes a lot more
That's
sense,
exactly
don't you
how
think?
they're gonna do it.
Like
yeah.
you know, you can't release them at the same time because that's who does that, right? You just got to release the shiny form first so that everyone can get a few, and then when you release the regular form, then people can go out and start hunting for non-shiny.
What if the
form.
regular form is the shiny form?
Right. Hey, I got a question for you guys that isn't Gen 5. Is the is the hippo, is it hippopotamus or whatever
Yeah.
it's called?
Hippowdon and
Is
Hippopotas?
that region locked? Like the
No, it's
different
not.
types? You can find any type anywhere?
Yeah, I mean they're only one. It's just male and female.
Oh wait, are you? Oh, you said not Gen 5. The only thing that has like a form change in this gen is Deerling. Changes every season.
Seasons. Ooh, that's gonna be cool. But yeah, AJ was talking about
It's just a thought.
Hippowdon.
Hippowdon.
No, I think that one's just male and female have a different coloring.
Yeah, we have not looked at Foolish and Jellicent yet. That's a good one. We'll definitely be looking
I
at
did mention Jellicent though.
We did talk about it, but because there's so many good recommendations that we haven't had a chance yet. Before, when I pulled Clink Clank up, I did not pull a comparison before. So let's take a
Between the
look
two.
at how this compares. What do you want to compare? Do you want to compare Clank or Clink Clank to Melmetal? Like the fully evolved form or the
They're
middle?
both pretty similar. Let's check out Clank because it has a little bit more HP there. We can attack, but curious to see where Clank goes.
Oh, what? I didn't pull the Melmetal stats somehow. Oops.
Uh oh.
My bad.
0-0.
I didn't. I have to go like from the website manually to do it, and I guess I forgot to do it for Melmetal.
Oh, it's pure steel.
It's pure steel. Okay, just let me fire off this flame chart once. Let me do it. Let me.
Melmetal underperforms.
Ooh.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Melmetal's amazing.
I actually really like it. I actually use it in my regionals
Yeah.
team.
Melmetal's
for regionals,
pretty.
too.
I would use it. I would have used it in a couple
Boom.
freestyle
What?
lineups if it wasn't for the fact that it's 100k. You know?
Yeah.
Do you
I'm
have the
tempted
candy?
to second with my shiny.
AJ.
Twitch.
Oh, I see. He's saying because it's a stat product of 0.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you're right. Definitely
we're
a
just
huge
taking-
underperformer if that's what you're.
We're just taking
Okay.
We're just taking the comment seriously.
Oh.
0 is pretty low. Yeah. Doesn't get any worse than this guy.
I don't know. Maybe 0 just glitches out the game and it's infinity.
Infinity. Wow.
Or just heals the opponent.
Check that out, guys. I just got good. My level 21 Blitzel just beat the whole gym.
Nice.
But it's definitely embarrassing that I did not win in my first try.
Just delete that footage.
Yeah, what am I talking about, right? We did it. I kind of want Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave is a good move. What do I delete then? Maybe Pursuit is not really that important, huh? Blitzel
No, I
is
don't think you need
cute.
Pursuit.
Switching out of battle. I don't think I want Pursuit. Quick Attack is nice. Thunder Wave for catching paralyzed Pokemons.
Trainers don't really switch out in main series. You
Yeah.
probably get rid of Pursuit.
Sounds good.
You don't really need that dark coverage, yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Does the what is it? The bot, the NPC. What do you call it? The
NPC.
Yeah, the
yeah, they
NPCs.
never switch out, right?
Yeah, they never do.
They don't code it as well back in the day. Let's just say that much. These days, I don't know. Maybe they do a little smarter things, but
Sword and Shield, who knows? Maybe they'll make trainers actually competitive.
I know.
So I don't sweep them with my mudkip.
Yeah, like Team Go Rocket.
Oh yeah, Go Rocket is it's pretty challenging. I have to say, if you don't
What?
No,
plan
just-
properly.
I was
No, what do you
joking.
mean? Just throw out a dragon.
No, I mean, before we understood all the
I've
reading
been
of the type and all
I've
that,
been, like,
it was tricky, you know.
I've been basically using T-Tar for everything.
I mean, now
Bulbasaur.
that we
been
know,
using-
it's not
yeah.
that bad. But I was talking about when it first came.
Dragonite.
Your delete isn't very effective. We'll see. We'll see after stream. We'll see how my editing skills compare. So what other Pokemon did we say that we want to look at earlier?
Jellicent.
Jellicent.
It's interesting.
What Pokemon do we want to compare it to? Because I think.
Alright, explain to me this Jellicent.
Okay,
It's a
you
water
know
go.
how we've been talking about Gen 5 Pokemons are basically clones of Gen 1s? So Tentacruel, right?
I guess you could compare it to Tentacruel.
Imagine a ghost Tentacruel.
Well, let me see the stats.
Let me.
Yeah, pull them up.
1 second. I can't think of a spell it at the moment. There we go. Okay.
Pull that up.
You'll see it in a second. But for those who have it on stream now, you guys can start commenting on it.
JRE Seawolf. Melmetal is really solid versus Go Rocket. But are you playing in the Master League?
Oh, am I getting a call? Wow, I have a friend.
Hang up.
But she beat me during my first ever battle. Bianca, I'm hanging up. Made me look like a fool, starting off my journey like this. Yeah,
Jellicent's kind of comparable to Tentacruel,
slightly more HP.
and then slightly less defense.
Mhm.
What's interesting is that ghost typing.
Water
I
Ghost.
don't know.
I think
I'd say
yeah.
slightly less defense. It's like
pretty
30
big.
points less.
I know, right? It's pretty big.
That's true. But that ghost typing gives
See
it a
ya,
double
see ya,
resistance
Jerry,
to
and congrats
fighting.
on joining the content creator team. But yeah, I think the typing is what makes it very unique. I mean, first Ghost Water, right? If I recall.
Put it up against.
Could potentially beat Azu and Metacham depending on its
Ooh.
moves there.
I feel
Put
like
it up-
Jellicent is
put
going to
it
be
up
meta.
against Driftblim.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. Just to get an idea.
They both lose to electric types, Ghost Electric,
Yeah.
Ghost Water, Ghost. They have similarities. Not even close. Not even close in bulkiness. Actually,
Oh
no.
my good god.
I don't remember. I never realized Driftblim have this much HP. It's pretty cool.
It's really bulky. Its moves just kind of suck.
I'm getting a shiny, you guys. I'm getting a shiny Driftblim traded to
you?
me in exchange for a Relicanth.
Wow.
Are you serious? Wow.
Man,
yeah.
your Relicanth haul in DC is paying
With
off.
a second move.
What?
No way.
Yeah. It's good. It's good.
Are you
good
second
times.
moving the Relicanth going out?
No. The Jellicent. is
Wow.
getting second. I mean the Driftblim is getting second.
You're stealing from them.
Well,
Highway battery.
I just wanted a normal, and he offered a shiny because he's got like 7.
Damn. Okay. Sure. I'll take one too.
He can't. He said he can't give them away.
Give
so
me
I
the
was
plug.
like,
Give me the
if you
plug.
want to.
Thanks for joining, Alice Jonovar, and congrats on winning the giveaway again.
Let's see. Interesting moves on Jellicent. It's
Yes.
got Ominous Winds, Hex,
Be all right.
Bubble. Bubble is pretty good energy gain. Hydro Pump is just the nuke monster.
Fantastic.
Oh my god. Bath
It
water.
has
I believe in you.
Giga Drain, Icy
Oh,
Wind.
awesome. Giga Drain's gonna be. Well, we don't have Giga Drain in PvP yet.
I think it's in the Mega Drain or Giga. One of the two
One of
is in the files, but not. Via TM, it can learn Ice Beam.
I don't remember about
Shadow Ball?
Driftblim's charge.
Shadow Ball. Oh my god.
Sludge
Ooh.
Bomb. Sludge
And
Bomb
Sludge
would be
Bomb, wow.
dope for the grass coverage.
And Azu.
I'm sorry, I missed. Did you say it has Shadow Claw?
Shadow Ball.
Sludge Bomb.
No Shadow Claw though, right?
No, Hex.
Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, Psychic.
I'm just thinking of what fast move it might have. But yeah, you know, every time
Surf.
we talk about potential moveset and we talk about Giga Drain, I'll have to give my prediction because I still think that Giga Drain and all these drain moves, they have to heal. So they have to be a charge type of charge move where
That's
you know it heals a little bit back, you know, when it does its damage. I think
Yeah, if it was
to
a
be.
fast move, it would be so broken.
It can't be a fast move.
Oh, Drain Punch
It can't be. It has to be a charge move.
What if there were a move like, no, never mind. I was gonna say something stupid.
What were you gonna say? I need to.
I was gonna say like a move that doesn't does almost no energy but heals you a little bit.
Oh.
That would be kind of weird though. You'd just be healing yourself the whole time.
Well,
so, like,
it has to be healing a very small amount, 1 HP or something.
It's healing like a little bit, but it's very, very, very little energy.
You gotta give us, you know, room to speculate in these streams, guys. Like, holy cow, that sounds like an awesome idea to me. I don't know how balanced it would be.
What I want to see is a debuff to energy or a buff to energy. Charge move that has, like, you know, one of these that decrease speed instead of decreasing attack.
Decrease
The energy game of the opponent.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Mud
And you know,
It
what
also,
we're
actually playing the game.
yeah.
what
yeah,
I like most about him is that he loves PvP. Like he loves.
No way.
yeah.
That's awesome. Bring him on Go City.
Except he wants to make us play Ultra. You know, he does.
I mean-
He's not that he wants us to, you know, play Ultra League, but he likes the Ultra League and he wishes more people try it out.
I mean, then I couldn't use my Metacham though.
It's about the yes, the meta will be different. AJ, you know how some of the Pokemons I failed to give you the chance to nickname early on? You get your chance now with Roggenrola and Blitzel if you'd like.
I get my chance to what?
Like there are two Pokemons that you wanted to nickname and I accidentally cancelled. But if you want to nickname them now, I finally found the nickname guy who can do that.
Jeez.
You like the idea of Bubble, Shadow Ball, Jellicent. I don't think there's a single Pokemon that has that moveset, right? What a unique combination that would be. Bubble, Shadow Ball. And then Surf for a fast move. Or I don't think it looks like it has Tail, so Aqua Tail doesn't really make as much sense. But technically you said it learns it, right?
It doesn't learn Aqua Tail.
It doesn't learn Aqua Tail. So yeah, Surf. Look at that. Bubble, Surf, Shadow Ball. Holy cow. Meta defining right there, guys.
Honestly, you could probably even give it Hex if you want that neutral damage on Azu.
Not too bad. Oh, hey Zaddy. How's it going? Bubble Surf would be killer. I think we have a few
Trainer
Pokemon that...
Zaddy is in the house.
Trainer Zaddy is in the house. Yeah. Look at the big shot guy. The guy who got to feature on Nick's video. I have no idea what this thing is here. This is probably some online connectivity thing. Sparkle Spencer is here too. All the cool peeps are here.
Is that Spark Spencer?
That's Spark.
Man, you guys, Spark Spencer was doing some really fun shoutcasting live. You were there for this, right, Quartz?
I was there for a little bit of it, but
so this was
I'm
was
aware
a lot
of his
fun.
skills.
We were doing this, just battles in this bar after the viewing party. It was part of it, kind of like during the viewing party, really. And then it was really cool because Mason was sitting on this stool, and then people were lining up to battle him, and then Spark Spencer was doing this funny trash talk shoutcasting thing going on. And if I wasn't so tired that day, I would have stuck around, but it was just so entertaining. I remember because Jan and John asked me to help with the computer, and I was holding their screens. And then Spark Spencer's we're doing this commentary, and I'm watching these battles.
You just can't leave.
They were doing and I was just hooked.
Huntress here. Huntress says that she has footage. That'd be awesome.
Oh, and you have that?
And Zaddy,
so
no, we can't do emulators. That's illegal. This is totally a DS hooked into my capture card.
You put custom firmware on the DS.
How dare you accuse us of using an emulator?
Yeah, how dare you?
Where do you get off? coming onto our stream and leveraging such unfounded
Slander.
accusations.
Slander. We would
Instead
never
of,
do
an
anything
emulator, just the custom firmware.
we would never do anything that gets us in trouble. Bathwater carrying the show here. No, what link? There's no link. You can't send links in DS.
The link is twitch.tv/Go Stadium.
There you go. Perfect. Look at this. AJ is learning from John. He can start plugging for us now on the spot. Did
Can
you
you guys check something for me as well?
Yeah.
Fagrius next to Drifblim.
I'm sorry, who? You're cutting out a little bit there. What did he say?
Cofagrius.
Oh, you didn't. It wasn't that you know cut off there. You just didn't know how to pronounce it, did you?
Oh, whoops.
Prochin Pat is asking about the starters. We talked that in episode 1, and we decided on the grass one because it's like a different version of Meganium, so to speak, and then it's like a bulky grass, but it's got like different moves and. It's got the like Aqua Tail. It's got the
we did that first
tail,
stream
it's
with
got some, like, weird moves.
from Matt from PB Poke, and he had a lot of cool things to say about
yeah.
About
That's definitely one. When we're done with this, you tune into that one, the first one, and Kakuna Matata from PB Poke has some. Like,
the thing is, yeah, even though we've spoken about it, you know, not everyone tune in to all our streams. So the cool thing about these streams is we talk about stuff that people are interested in. So if we want to talk about starters some more, we can. So we had like Gen 3. We were introduced to the firefighting type, right? It was pretty cool. Blaziken, awesome. And then we had the firefighter again in Gen 4 with the monkey. What's his name? Infernape. And it's like, okay, I guess firefighting is still a thing. And then it happens again for the 5, Gen 5. So we talked about the grass and the so we'll put up the fire up and the what was the other typing? Water one up.
Samurott, Embor, and
Samurott, there we go. Let's see, Samurott and I don't know why, like fire is the only one that always get these dual typings. You know,
because they want their fire types to succeed, I guess.
Not sure Embor is a recipe for success, but
oh no, it doesn't have any of that. They just figured, I guess, throw on the typing. Everyone's gonna love it.
I'm not sure. I think I'm very glad that Gen 6 moved away from the firefighting, because another one of that Gen 8 it would not be cool.
Yeah,
That's not
the Gen 6 one ended up being horrible. They just went complete reverse on it.
I know.
Fire Psychic.
Fire Psychic. It's not too bad. Oh, look at that. Bathwater finally has a good matchup. But I think there were predictions of Score Bunny ending up being a fighting type as well, and that would not be cool.
Well, it has like the kicks, right? So I guess that's where the speculation comes from.
We'll
I hope
see.
not.
I hope not too.
What about pure fighting type instead of firefighting?
What? A starter Pokemon can't.
Sense.
A starter Pokemon can't move away from its own typing. And welcome to Stream Custom Square.
Let's just do that and make it really red, and it has flames. But
this
it's
is
not
why
actually
AJ
type.
should work for the Pokemon Company. He'd come up with the things that nobody can predict. And
Let's also make it turn into a chicken and then have fire coming out of its wrists.
You know, but
And
it's
a
got to
Mega
have
Ball?
like fire moves. It's got to look like fire typing. Even like whatever the professor is has to like infer that it's fire. Like it's like really, it's a red hot Pokemon.
It's
And then
blazing with
only-
passion.
And it's only fighting type. It's like pure fighting.
And then
I
there's
found
so
the
Like
three
them
brothers.
apples.
Awesome. Amulet coin. Now I can pay for all the times I get defeated in battles. Amulet coin is the item that gives you more coins when you battle trainers, if I recall, right?
Yeah, it doubles your coins.
Yeah, I remember that.
Pseudo Pyro. I like that.
So what are your
Yeah,
what's
I
the
like
next
it
Pokemon?
because
Yeah.
it's like it's just pseudo Wudo homage, but it's also play on words like pseudo pyro.
Almost
So like you
Blaziken.
think it's gonna be fire, but you're dead wrong. It's fighting. It's like Golduck, right? Like everybody thinks that's psychic, but isn't it pure water?
Pure water.
Yep, it's the name, right? Psyduck, you know? And the anime as well.
And it's got like psychic moves.
It has
it's, like
psychic
confusion,
moves,
like amnesia, and like all kinds of stuff.
Confusing
and then,
Pokemon.
boom, it's just water.
Do the second
Nope,
stages have
just
better
water.
stat products? It's possible. Let's
A few of them might.
it's
actually.
possible, yeah. So let's see. Let's take a look at this, the middle evolution for the fire one. Do you remember the name?
Ignite.
Pignite. Thank you. Oh wow! It already has its fighting typing in the second stage.
Yes. If I remember correctly, Servine maxes at like 1440 something.
Yeah, I think that's true. We did pull that up last time.
But Duat.
I don't know that the stat products on any of the second tier are better. Sometimes it's just that the movesets end up being
Exactly.
better.
It's down to the movesets, I think, that makes the big difference. And because the final evolutions has a chance of getting the community day moves,
Right.
it just ends up that once they are released, like before, Hydro Cannon, right? Then Marshtomp was a very viable Pokemon. But once you have its final form with an incredibly powerful charge move with Mudshot still, right? Then of course you'd use that version. What's she doing here?
Well, Duat looks pretty cool actually. Nice
Duat,
even speed.
yeah. The stat looks pretty nice. But even like Monferno has decent stats, but nobody's
You're right.
using it. This time she actually asked
No, they
before
didn't.
battling indoors. Our room did not have the courtesy. We just battled and my entire room got destroyed during that first episode.
Yeah, you battled. Wink, wink.
That was the start of Duvin's struggle.
Yeah.
And there we
You
go.
struggle.
A little bit. Herdier,
He's
guys.
sweating, all right.
Herdier.
It's not very effective.
I'm trying to change the... We're trying to talk about Herdier here, guys. We don't talk about first episode anymore. But Lillipup, right? Lillipup is going to be like your Route 1 normal type Pokemon. And Herdier is its middle evolution. And then its final form is Stoutland. So let's put that up real quick and you guys can see. I'm not sure, Linoon technically, saw some play. Even at the Invitational, right? When... it wasn't Masuda who used...
used the
Linoon,
Spider.
right? It was the
Morimoto.
No.
Morimoto, exactly. So pure normal types with good movesets have a chance. So we don't want to write out Herdier out, but
Marimoto, but right?
I'm sorry.
Wasn't it Marimoto?
Yeah, Morimoto, exactly.
Morimoto, sorry.
Yeah, and then Masuda was the one who used the Psyduck.
Yes.
Now a fan favorite. So
Linoon's an interesting, but I don't know that it fits in.
I think it's because of the Shadow Claw.
If you don't make,
that fast move.
Yeah, Shadow Claw, Thunder, and Grass Knot. It's got a decent move pool.
yeah.
AJ, your hotel Wi-Fi is making your voice cut out there. We can't exactly hear you. Strawberry used Linoon too. Wow, that's a... I didn't remember that.
Did
but
she? I didn't
remember
notice
that,
on
but
the team.
it could be
Well,
right.
Yeah, they didn't really show their teams until the finals.
Yeah, exactly. But speaking of Strawberry, she oh man, I'm still going back to that Friday and the battles that were going on stage. She did a good showcase, Got to give Duvin some more. Yeah, a little bit. Nah, we'll beat her, no problem.
Audino.
Audino, yeah, let's do that. Let's take a look. So, but the question here is, do you use Blissey in Pokemon PvP? Because technically, take a look at Blissey's stats, right? If you talk about stat products, then
Waited.
why not use Blissey? Look at this. Look at this monster. What is this thing?
Oh, you said Blissey. I heard something else.
Oh, I'm talking about Blissey.
There's two
Right,
reasons.
Whistle.
There's two reasons why you don't want to use Blissey.
Yeah, Blissey's
One?
got some pretty terrifying stats. Maybe become a playstyle with Blissey
Like
teams.
if you
Run up
you
the
do a
timing.
hyper beam with Blissey and basically laughs. Anything laughs at it.
Honestly, just
Um,
lacking a better fast move.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the number. That's
Magic
the biggest
counter.
reason.
Oh, look, take a look at that, guys. It's Duat. We do have some questions. Strawberry was indeed... I'm sorry, Friday was indeed hyped, Spark. will you be able to play Sylph tournaments in September? I think you're able to create, but you won't, like right now, if a tournament organizer try to create a tournament, they have the option of creating freestyle, no rules, special rules, or the Cup of the Month, which happens to be Mirror. But I think in this month of Sylph, you won't have that special option to pick. I guess they could leave all the cups open like they have it right now, but we won't have a special theme, I guess is what we want to say. But if you guys saw the, some of the lobbies might have seen some announcements of a possibly special tournament for Go Stadium. So keep an eye out for that. I think we'll make a formal announcement for that next week. So,
I'm excited for it.
Yeah, we have a good crew of people working on it, including AJ and Devo here as well, and many others who will credit when that format is released. But basically, even though Sylph is not going to be active with their format for September, doesn't mean we have to take a break. We'll
we don't sleep, guys.
Yeah, we don't sleep. PvP doesn't sleep. Hashtag PvP doesn't sleep. All right. So Go Stadium will try and try to make something interesting. We'll let you guys be the judge of it.
So yeah, but no tournaments will be ranked at least, but
right,
we'll still try to do something.
Yeah, you see, look at me playing this, right? I'm kind of really bad at Pokemon, aren't I? Like that's exactly a situation where you have to switch out, and I just left my Rock Boy to get razor shelled by the Duat.
Yeah, why don't you just switch out into your Serpine?
Because I believed Team Insomnia. Dang, is it late where you're at, church? Ferrothorn and Gigalith will be beasts. You're not the first one who brought up Ferrothorn tonight.
I think Boulder might actually be better than Gigalith.
Yeah. I'm sorry, say that again. Yeah, Boulder is the middle evolution. So we'll pull that up actually, because Ferrothorn we talked about a few times tonight, but Gigalith and Bolt, the middle evolution, we have not. So let's do that real quick. So our Pokemon Roggenrola, the Rock type earlier, is the lowest evolution, is the Geodude of the generation, and then it evolves into Boldor, which is the Graveler, except the entire family is pure Rock type. It doesn't have the ground type. And then Gigalith. Correct. And if you're talking about PvE, these are the Pokemons that are going to have like one of the highest CP in the games, for Gen 5 at least. Gigalith maxes out at 3228. So
it's pretty high.
It's pretty big. It's pretty cool. But in terms of PvP stats, I think you're right, Devo, that Boldor does have a slightly better spread.
Just a bit on that HP.
A little bit, but it's not that great.
Yeah, it's probably just movesets.
Movesets is gonna charge move, then there's a chance.
Gonna have some tough competition with like Bastiodon and Probopass though, even with SmackDown.
Big streams where a lot of people watched was the draft stream, where the stream team of 6 of us did a live draft where we pick our 6 Pokemons and battled it out for a total of 4-hour plus stream.
Oh my god, I would love to do that with you guys if you ever do it again.
Yeah, we that was one of our first video that we uploaded on YouTube that passed the 1,000 view marks. It's like,
it's good to go back and watch that.
It shows that people are interested in the draft format, but we just have to
it's really fun
to find a way to implement it and make sense. So we'll see.
Yes.
Church remembers it. So we beat Bianca there, guys. No repeat of our first battle with her, where things didn't go as well, but we're getting there. New Vema Town. And another Pokemon that I saw earlier, that was being discussed. Oh, did you pull something? Did you mention something earlier? Oh yeah, Musharna. Thank you. Because we were fighting Musharna's pre-evolution there, and I don't think I've pulled on Musharna tonight yet. So let's do that.
Pull it up versus Cresselia.
Is Cresselia the option? I was about to pull up Hypno. You think Cresselia is more tanky?
I'm just curious to see how tanky it is. I
oh
definitely
my
expect
goodness.
Crest. Does it surpass Crest? I can't see it.
Well, once it pops up, I'll let you guys do it. We'll do Golurk in a little bit as well, Zaddy. That's a good argument too. But
well, it's got
it's
got same HP, a lot less defense.
Yeah,
I expected that. I
know, right? I know this is just a testament to how tanky Cresselia is.
Oh, yeah.
AJ, are you
Cress
there?
is insane.
AJ, are you able to see the stats that we have on here? He might have stepped out for a second, but oh man, look at this! Look at this Cresselia.
That's incredible.
I love it.
I'm more curious now to see it next to Hypno, though.
Okay, so let's take a look. And I think, you know, we had this conversation with AJ last time. He remembers, like,
Yeah.
you know, the Tapir Pokemon. They're both Tapir Pokemon, both Psychic type with Dream aspects to it. You know, clones. But it does look like Hypno is slightly bulkier, you know.
Yeah, it still has that bulk on him.
Yeah.
Case for move sets, I guess.
Yeah.
180 and
the
give
thing is,
it,
we
like,
do have a few pure Psychic families coming out from this
We do.
generation.
Gothitelle, Rheoliniclus. Well, I can't talk right now.
Rheoniklus, I feel like. So let's do that. Rheoniklus and Gothitelle are another pair of pure fighting types. I mean, psychic types.
Type.
So I had it mixed up. Gothitelle is the more defensively weighted one, whereas Rheoniklus is more offensive.
This might be another case of pre-evolutions as well.
Ooh. What is Rheoniklus pre-evolution called?
Duosion?
Oh wow, look at this is perfect. You're exactly who we need to join on these streams to remind me of these. Duosion. There we go. Oh my goodness, it's not. Somehow it's worse. The spread.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a much lower. Oh, yeah.
And then we had questions earlier about regionals. Basculin is one, right? I think that was brought up.
Yes.
I think
I was mentioning it, and
because you have
Maractus.
different colors, but they're technically the same Pokemon. The stats and all, right?
I don't know actually.
I'm
not
pretty
sure
sure.
what this
I remember like when I was entering the stats and all that they were basically they're exactly the same, but they just have different forms.
Yeah, they're good candidates. They're single stage as well, which is something that seems to be pretty common. With
I'm pretty
regionals.
bad at Pokemon, as you can see. I have my ground type Pokemon doing a steel type attack on this water
Switch
Pokemon.
out, man. Fine.
I'm pretty bad at this. My Pokemon's asleep. Rock and Roll has fainted. Like, what am I even doing? The three monkeys. Oh man, don't even talk about the three monkeys. AJ absolutely hate those three monkeys.
They
The
do have a
elemental
pretty
monkeys.
bad design.
They have to burn them all.
Welcome back, AJ. We were just talking about Hypno and Cresselia. How Cresselia is
I'm
just Musharna, exactly. Even like, you know, it does none of them compare to Cresselia at all, and I didn't actually expected that. I guess. I thought
Elia's a monster. Don't sleep on it.
I love Cresselia. I just never remember the stats. You know,
I haven't actually ran one in any tournament yet.
I've run it on some Go Stadium Freestyle before, and
Even for freestyle, I haven't really touched it, just because of DD.
this is Snivy's evolution. He's a PvP bro. He's taking a nap right now. You know, I kind of feel like I want to take a nap too, but you know. Squawk is lagging. I think his hotel internet is not cool, you know, cooperating. The elemental monkeys should just be banned from existing. Wow, I think AJ would just have loved
much
to hear you say that. Oh my goodness. Savage. There you go, the other form right here. The blue-headed one and then the red-headed one. Pregnant gorilla. AJ is just trying to create a new meme here. What's DD? Defense Deoxys. I'm not sure exactly.
Deoxys, yep.
Unless you're asking me like what's DD stats.
No, it's because I mentioned DD when we were talking about Cress.
Oh, I see. But I mean, you know, it doesn't hurt to pull it up.
From Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh, that DD. Oh my God, Zach. Cracking me up here. And now that, you know, you cracked me up, I remember you wanted to see Golurk.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dang. It doesn't look very good.
I was browsing it. Wait, it isn't it?
Because it's much more attack weighted, apparently. But I mean, that type combination is unique, right? And I'm all about unique type combinations. So
2 double resistances. I don't know if we have another Pokemon that does that. 2 double resistances.
You mean not resistance,
it has-
immunities? You mean?
No, but in Pokemon Go, it's resistance.
Oh yeah. But I guess yeah, you're right. So it's immune to normal type and electric type.
And electric type, yeah.
That's pretty neat.
Will it matter? Who knows?
What kind of normal moves can you even think of that it would be body slam?
Well, you also got fighting types too, right?
Oh right, fighting types too. Wait, hold on. Fighting types are also immune. I mean, Ghost is also immune to fighting, right?
Yeah, exactly. Both.
So you're talking about
got
3
two
then.
immunities.
That's
Three,
3.
right.
Holy.
Yeah, it's got some.
I feel like kind of whatever.
Yeah.
Ah man, that's tricky. I
Give
feel
it
like there's
one
gonna be metas where it shines. It really shines.
Oh, for sure. It has the type combination. Again, though, it's all just gonna come down to movesets.
Yeah. I mean, even if it has Hex, you know.
Ooh, that would be great.
It's probably workable.
Give everything counter and Shadow Claw. Oh, that's another one, Shadow Claw.
Shadow
I don't know
Claw,
if
yeah.
it learns that in main series.
Shadow Claw actually does make sense for this guy too.
I don't remember if it learns it naturally though, or even by
Or
TF.
Mud Shot. Dang. Because of
Mud Shot, yeah.
there are some type combinations where its fast moves are just pathetic, right? Like Fire type doesn't even have a good fast move at all. But
Fire Fang's alright. I mean, Fire Spin's alright.
it's just alright. But when we're talking about the highest amount of energy gain, we're talking about Mud Shot, Shadow Claw, and Thunder Shock, right? Those are the 3.
Psycho Cut.
Psycho Cut. And Golurk has 2 of those types in it, right? Can you
It
imagine?
doesn't have the moves though. That's the question.
If it can get both of it, then you can. This will be like the most flexible Pokemon, right? You can use
for
either
sure.
set and be happy with it. But even if it gets Mud Shot and Hex, that'll still be an amazing, moveset to work with.
Yeah. I'm curious to know what they do with it.
I know. Crustle and Garbodor. We did show Crustle earlier, and Crustle is looking very exciting as well. It's very bulky, and it's going to be, with the proper movesets, just a more viable Armaldo, and that's good enough of a reason to me to become a viable Pokemon.
What do you think about Electric versus like Raichu?
Electric versus Raichu?
Raichu, yeah. It's the pre-evolution to Electros.
Electric to Raichu. I'm confused. Are you talking about Electros or no?
No, the pre-evolution.
Electrike?
Yeah, what is it?
No, Electric is something else.
Electrike is Gen 3.
Yeah, so what is its pre-evolution called?
I just said it and I forget what it is now.
Electric. I have no idea.
Yes.
Is that it? I forgot that we're in Sandstorm and I'm just being buffeted by, taking damage here.
Mega Drain all that damage away.
The eel, exactly. And the eel is actually very unique in the sense that because of its ability in the main series games... No, it's actually Gen 5. I can pull it up right here. Because of
Electros gets Levitate.
Yeah, it has Levitate in the main series games. And because Electric
weaknesses.
only has one weakness in ground, Levitate makes it such that it has no weaknesses.
Yeah.
So it's Electric and Electros.
I'm curious to know how they stack up to Raichu.
Oh, so that
After we
was what
compare
you were
them.
asking me to do.
Yeah, but I want to see them together first.
Okay,
so we
sure.
can Kind of compare the two.
Oh yeah, we've
pre-evolution
talked
might
about
have it.
Stunfisk, but I have not pulled it up yet. I think we will definitely do that before the end of the night.
Undershock Mudshot.
Oh my god. Another, double type combination that has incredibly powerful fast moves.
Maybe Pokemon Go will finally be its time to shine.
I mean, they didn't never shine in the main series at all.
Stunfisk?
Yeah,
I've never even considered it.
You've never even considered it. Wow. And Dakurugia, we did pull up both Mandy Buzz and Amoonguss tonight, and everyone has been blown away by the kind of bulk that those 2 Pokemon has. Very exciting. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. I think AJ is struggling to connect with his internet. But let's see if we can catch a new Pokemon. And Devil, normally AJ gets to nickname one of our Pokemons, right? And he does some... Oh, look at this! How convenient. I mean, you guys...
Loading up for me still.
It's gonna load up for you, but this is one of the Pokemons that we have to talk about tonight.
Ooh.
Right? We have to talk about the Scraggy and Scrafty family tonight.
Oh, for sure.
They have a unique type combination as well. Dark Fighting. So that's
Double weakness to Fairy.
double weakness to Fairy.
Charm uses, they're gonna love him.
I know, right? So, but we want to use our Pokedex, pull them up, see what's up.
Yeah.
I think they're very attack weighted, unfortunately. So they. Oh wait a second, I take it back. He's perfectly weighted. Scrafty is gonna be incredible.
Isn't that a lizard?
It's a lizard with with baggy pants.
Scrafty. I'm liking Scrafty. That's nice.
The design is
gets
like a lizard with like really baggy skin, and it looks like the jeans, like like the one of the styles of the
He's a teenager.
American. Oh wow! King of Charmanders raiding us with a party of 23.
Oh, we just got a raid.
We've raided King of Charmanders a few times after our streams, but super appreciate you dropping us a raid tonight. We are technically not playing Pokemon Go, but we are talking about Pokemon Go from the perspective of the black and white playthrough as we explore Unova from a battler's perspective. And everyone joining in, if you're interested to listen and start speculating, right? This is where the speculation corner is. Talk about what kind of cool Pokemons is coming in Gen 5. It's here, it's coming, right? So, welcome stream raiders, and thanks King of Charmanders. So yeah, back to the topic. What do you guys what do you think, Devo and AJ?
I like
Scraggy
those
and
stats
Scrafty?
a lot. It's just a matter of movesets once again.
Back down to movesets again.
I'm curious. I'm actually gonna look up its moves.
Yeah. So, let's see.
Scrafty.
It works. Awesome. So that's our Discord link right there. If anyone who are interested in PvP and don't know about Go Stadium, we have a community of people who talk about different metas, different strategies, and host remote tournaments. So if anyone is interested in that, click on the link, join our Discord, and we've recently got a huge shout out from Trainer Tip Nick, which is like, man, I still can't believe it. So we're a growing community, and if you guys want to join in, we'd very appreciate you guys.
It learns.
Yeah, come through.
Come through.
Crunch.
Or an acid spray.
Oh, Zaddy, do you want to stream where we talk about the Safari Zone
Counter.
I think
counter.
it could be in the works. I'm just not sure exactly
Ice
when.
punch. Power up.
Oh my god. It gets power up?
punch.
Camera up to 1 healthy. Oh wait, are you saying Scrafty has power up punch?
Yeah. Dragon Claw, all the
What?
elemental punches, power up punch.
What?
Dual punch.
Okay, Scrafty power up
Whoa.
punch. It has to happen, guys.
Rock
Scrafty
slide,
with
rock
power up
tomb,
punch.
sludge bomb. One too, wow.
Yep, we will. I'm pretty sure we'll talk about the meta. It's still exactly a month away. We have plenty of time to try it. Wait, I wanted to catch
Dragon
that guy. Why
Claw.
did I?
Why'd you kill him?
Oh
We
my!
just wanted to be your friend.
I left it at 1 HP too. What?
F in chat.
I can't believe I just fainted it. Thanks for following UK Nighthawk. You truly are a Nighthawk if you're in the UK. That's way late in the UK.
Oh, Scrafty even gets Dragon Tail. What a weird Pokemon.
Sorry guys, we'll catch another one. There we go. I didn't want that guy anyway. This guy's higher level. Look at that, 16. Right? Duvan knows what she's doing.
Hey, another one.
I am in the UK, 3:30 AM right now. That's what Nighthawks do, yo. But super appreciate you dropping us the follow there. And oh no, it died.
Oh, rip.
So that previous one had better IVs then.
I guess so.
Oh, court sing is what AJ was trying to say. Dang it! That was a good IV one because it survived our low kick, you know? I'm not leaving this spot until I get that Pokemon. But while we're doing
it's
that,
cool.
we get to meet another new Pokemon from this route right here. Darumaka.
Darman. Yo, you need a fire type. That's perfect.
Do I need it though? And this thing doesn't
Yeah, you don't
evolve
have any
till
of the
like
grass
really
coverage.
late, right?
Swept by the grass gym leader. Get yourself a fire type.
No.
Right, the footage is gone.
Sparkle Spencer, that was exactly right. AJ quartz while trying to call out my quartzing. So take that. Take that, AJ. Anyway, let's take a look at another new Pokemon, right? Let's pull up their Pokemon Go stats, both in the PvE and PvP sense. So
Which
Darumaka
Pokemon? Oh, yeah.
and
Well,
Darmanitan.
they're super attack weighted, so I'm not expecting
You don't
a
think
whole
so?
lot for PvP.
But there's a Zen mode, right? So we don't know exactly how they're going to work.
Yeah.
So Darmanitan's family, Darumaka, they're both pure water types. Fire types.
Fire types.
Fire types. Sorry.
Fire types.
My brain is starting to fade away. Pure fire types. But Darmanitan has a very interesting ability that when its HP goes to below half of its original total, it transforms into Zen mode. Zen mode. And it has a Psychic type. So let's take a look at... Oh, yeah. Dang it! I didn't pull its stats for Zen mode. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
And I think I didn't put its Psychic type as well. I'm pretty sure it's Psychic. It has a Psychic type. Okay, so my spreadsheet is a little incomplete there, but maybe I'll pull it up the next time. But you can see its PvE stats at least. That's the the Darmanitan normal form's PvE stats. And then it has a much...
I think it'll be good with those stats.
I have no idea how they're going to implement that. You know, like the form change at half HP.
They're just going to give you 2 different ones.
Just give
probably.
you 2. If they're going to give you 2, then Darmanitan Zen is going to be incredible, I feel like.
Yeah.
Look at its max stat, right? 3738 for its max CP. And then I don't know exactly how its, you know, Great League IV spread would be, but I imagine it would be decent. You know, we'll see. Baited us, I'm sorry. I did not mean to bait you. Is it called Daruma mode? Maybe that's from like the Japanese point of view, because I think it's...
Darumaka.
I thought it was just called the Zen mode.
I thought it was Zen mode as well.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I remember.
But, you know, if you play a different language of the game, they might have a different name.
Right.
And we did talk about Seismoto tonight as well, Dakurugia. So it's nice that you are putting out suggestions that... It's like we're not missing the big names, you know? This is very, very cool.
I think we have most of them.
Oh wait, is this a wild Pokemon?
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna catch this one this time, right?
Yeah, catch it. You need some grass coverage.
You mean fire? Yeah, grass coverage.
Did you kill it?
Oh no, it died! Oh, it died!
Oh my god.
It died
sandstorm.
to the sandstorm. Oh my god, just nothing is going right here. I wanted that guy. He survived my rock throw.
You could probably find another one.
F in chat, guys. Sandstorm. Ugh.
Stop using rock throw on it if you don't want to kill it.
I guess. Relentless TV subscribing on YouTube. Thank you very much. Alright, well, we're not leaving this little patch of sand until we catch something that you can nickname Devil.
Sure thing. Oh, what about... I don't even know how to pronounce this one.
See you, Silikitang. Thanks for joining us tonight. Oh, dang it. This new Pokemon keeps coming. I have to keep opening up the Pokedex. Well, technically speaking, I think we fought a trainer with Sandile earlier. But let's actually pull up its family. Do you know what's his name?
Crocodile. Crocodile's the final stage.
Wait, UK Nighthawk went all the way to Mixer to go follow us there as well. That's awesome. Thanks for doing that, UK
Appreciate
Nighthawk.
that.
Yeah, we are still you know, testing the waters on Mixer, but there are I heard that the latency is very low on there. Like the delay is just incredible. It's almost real time. I have no idea how they are coding it, but that's what I've heard. Yeah, for sure.
So for Sandile, you're looking at Crocorock. I think that's what it was, and then Crocodile.
Zaddy managed to save me there as well. So I have their stats up on screen. They are a little attack weighted, I feel like.
Too attack weighted, yeah.
Not sure, but it's going to be another unique typing, right? And if anything, tonight what we've you know talked about from you know the type coverage point where you switch the effectiveness of you know moves against you. Unique typings are just that interesting, you know, where you can... Actually, I'm not even sure how much, you know, overlap ground and dark actually have. Can you think of any overlap between the two? Bug types?
In dark and ground.
In Twilight, this would be the only ground type available.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wow. Hey, can we have like a new mirror in the future when Gen 5 is out? Would a ground type in mirror be good? No, that's not true.
Yeah,
Did you say Twilight?
Poison, man. All the poison types in Twilight.
Did you say Twilight? Because there's Toxicroak, right? It's Toxicroak is fighting type.
There's Nidoqueen and Nidoking as well.
I keep thinking Toxicroak is ground type because it uses the ground type moves.
You're right. You're right about the Nidos, but other than those, I think there's no other ground types.
The only other thing would be like Grimer with its ground coverage, a Alolan Grimer.
Oh so my goodness! So, okay, sorry to interrupt. I was just talking about the whole delay thing, right? And UK Nighthawk apparently is cool enough to do the experiment for us by typing in chat for all 3 platforms at the same time, giving us results. Dang it. It got pushed away. Let me open Restreamio real quick. The Restreamio chat latency was 0.2 seconds delay. Next to nothing. Whereas on Twitch is 3 to 4 seconds delay and YouTube is 15 seconds delay.
YouTube is 15 seconds. Wow.
Yeah, that part I know. I've always realized that when YouTube comments come in, they're very, very much slower than Twitch. But Mixer being 0.2 seconds delay is insane. All right, guys, we're gonna move the Mixer. All right, AJ, you were saying?
What was I saying?
Oh, dang it! I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for cutting you off. You were saying something about ground types. Twilight.
It must not be important.
It must have been very important.
The appeal of the ground was being able to beat Toxicroak.
There you go.
But if it has dark typing, then obviously you don't want to be taken to counter.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, that's a good point. Mixer hype. I think Mirror Cup killed PvP for a lot of people in your area.
What? Really? Yeah, that surprises me.
That surprises me a little bit too.
Maybe
your
area is doing things.
Wait, what Pokemon did I just kill?
I wasn't even watching.
I swear I'm gonna catch a new Pokemon, guys.
A Sandile.
Oh, a Sandile? Okay, cool. Oh, it's good to have a stream delay that you can answer my question even after.
Yeah, for this specific situation. Because you forget whatever you just killed.
Interactive sites on the Twitch, that is true. Wait, you're saying that Twitch doesn't have interactive? I quite like the emotes and the bits.
You don't have to focus on that many cups. Most communities, what they're doing is they're just choosing one and then they focus on that.
Yeah. Cut out there, AJ.
There's actually very few communities that I'm aware of that are doing all metas or most metas.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, my community just did a vote. Like I technically have 2 communities in my area, so each of them did a vote.
So if you can do 2 cups, in a month, that's pretty cool. 2 different cups, whereas it's less repetitive in a way. But I understand, some people might like fresh new metas to try and, get ahead and break meta down over, going back and
also
things.
The regionals, Twilight and Boulder have changed quite a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a lot of communities are going with Boulder.
Never talk to me about Boulder again.
Yeah, I mean.
What's that?
Yeah, I can see the difference.
Don't ever talk to me or my son ever again.
What? What did he just say?
Or did you say
Boulder? Don't ever talk to me or my son ever again.
Why did he say that?
Because he's a Boulder fanboy.
Oh, I see. He said he's a Boulder. That's the thing. Okay.
Yeah, Devo just wants to be doing Boulder. If Devo had his way, every month would have been Boulder.
Every month would be Boulder? Yeah, right.
I caught it, guys. I caught Darumaka. What can we nickname this, guys?
The ultimate showdown would just be 8 Boulder.
Twilight almost.
You're cutting out.
I can hear him fine though. Maybe it's just your 2.
He's lying. He's lying.
He's lying.
Low-key Boulder.
Yeah, I do see the problem of having too many metas, but it's kind of like the end of the season. I guess for people who are just joining, it might be a very overwhelming month to be joining. But I think it's just if you just frame it in the right way for them, say, look at this one meta that it's easy to understand, and just play that and try to get a hang of that. Don't overwhelm yourself with it.
Huntress, why did Twilight almost kill PvP?
Too complicated, maybe.
I think
Twilight's the best format.
Diversity. It depends. Some people like straightforward meta, and some people like diverse meta, where you have to actually come up with very different and unique ways of playing to suit your style. Whereas in Kingdom or whatever, it's a straight line. that may be easier for people to understand. But before we keep going and I'm stuck on this screen, Devo, I promised that you get to nickname one of our Pokemons tonight. So what do you think this Darumaka can be called? I'll let you think about it. While we talk about the chat. Too complicated.
Yeah.
But complicated is
That's
it's a
fair.
good thing. Like I feel
That's fair as an entry point for sure.
Yeah.
Twilight's our favorite. Well, a lot of people's favorite meta because it's there's a lot of diversity and there's a lot of very 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 unique typings and certain things like T-Tar, which basically never sees the light of day in other metas, is able to capitalize on its very unique coverage. However, all of that being said, I think Twilight is not a good intro meta for
I agree.
Communities that are building PvP up from a low starting point.
But for the people, the fact that we can have a meta that is diverse and takes a lot to break down is a testament that if this is even possible, it means Pokemon PvP has a future where formats can be just more than cookie cutter, do these things, and then if this happens, do this thing. There's more than one line, and that's a testament to the depth of the game. Like if this is not possible, if all 7 or 8 cups this season are the same, where it's very restrictive, small pool, everyone has the same 6 Pokemons, then Pokemon GO PvP might not have a future in the competitive scene where people like the concept of breaking down and customizing their teams and coming up with creative.
I think that's my favorite part.
I will say this though, Huntress, if you're having trouble with Twilight, check out the infographic we made, and with the write-up, there's a visually appealing version of the different relationships. And
I quite like that myself. And your time is up,
really
Demo.
good.
You're on the spot now. What's the name?
Honestly, it's always reminded me a little of Goku.
Okay.
See?
Hey, I like it. Goku it is.
Super Saiyan those Flare Blitz.
Does Goku have a Zen mode? I don't even. It goes unzen.
Unzen mode.
You have it as a screensaver. Look at that. You got fans.
Nice.
You got fans, AJ. Listening to the podcast was helpful as well. Texas PvP. I think this is the name of the channel that will be streaming a big tournament coming up, if I recall correctly.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And thanks for bringing up the podcast, by the way. AJ's been working very hard on that. I think not sure if you have any updates. Do you have any updates? Do you wanna? Sneak peek?
Just I'll sneak peek something for you guys.
Sure.
Yesterday I recorded an interview with King actually for
cool.
his experience with the Invitational, and it was a good conversation. So that's a great way, in my opinion,
Perfect.
to start it up.
And for those who,
there's a few more things in the works. I'm not gonna tease too much, but
I think that's pretty good.
what I'll say is I'm not focusing only on content within the U.S.
Interesting.
I kind of have a feeling of what you're talking about, and that's very exciting. But for the people who don't know that we already have a podcast up and running, AJ, where can people find your podcast? The Go Stadium podcast, I guess. Actually, what is the final name that you guys decided on?
Stadium Cast.
Stadium Cast.
Stadium
Pokemon Go.
Colon.
It's Stadium Cast. Pokemon Go PvP podcast, and so the name is Stadium Cast. Once we get the first episode published, it will be available within the Pokemon Professor Network. If you follow us on Twitter, Pokemon, it's actually Go Stadium PvP at Go Stadium PvP. We'll be posting the episodes, and so will Lured Up. Yeah, Lured Up, the Pokemon Professor Network. We're working with them. They're producing this. We make the content. They make it, they put their magic in and make it look more presentable, so that this ragtag group can kind of come together and produce something.
We definitely try to reach out to people who know what they're doing to try and make a good product at the end of the day. So we know that the talking about the meta or topics, we can cover that part. But maybe the editing part and what's the best way to promote it and so on is not technically our best part, but we've got great partners who are willing to help us out. And Lured Up, the Professor Network, has been another great partner that we've been working with. So when's the next podcast exactly that's going to be released? Do you know, AJ?
Should be within the next few days. We gotta. It's in production.
Perfect.
It's already recorded.
Awesome.
There's just a few touches that need to be made, and then it goes through like a process, you guys. So like it's uploaded, and then every service is a little different. Apple is giving some restrictions right now. It's sending us weird emails in French. I don't know why. Maybe it's my accent or something.
Are they like turning your podcast into text and then like?
I don't know.
Reading text.
I can't. It's a speculation.
Anyway, well, keep an eye on it on Twitch, on Twitter when we have it announced there. And
there are a few sneak peek episodes on Lured Up Podcast. If you go on your favorite iTunes, Stitcher,
the usual podcast.
Yeah, any of your favorite podcasting apps, and you go and you find Lured Up, and there's a Stadium Cast teasers in there. There's a Skuntank Moveset discussion. There's a Twilight banter, and I think there's another one. If it hasn't come out, it'll come out soon. So, podcast is we have just a ton of exciting ideas, and if you have any ideas, I'm always willing to hear them, and we'll filter accordingly. But it's just a super fun project for me, at least.
Yeah. So, before when I shouted perfect, it was when you said that the podcast is coming out soon, and also at the same time we ran into Scraggy again, and this time I'm actually gonna catch it. And AJ, you get to nickname this thing, so I'll give you a heads up so that you can start thinking of a name for it.
Man, I honestly didn't expect it to have the spread it does.
I know, right? I actually quite like its this crafty spread, and
it basically has every move that you would need for it to be successful.
I think this is the kind of streams and an exploration where we learn things that we might not expect, just by playing the main series games. But when you look at how the numbers transfer over to Pokemon Go, you see a lot more of the nuanced things. And I think I'm excited for Scraggy.
Oh, I'm definitely excited for Scraggy.
I'm not sure if you'd be interested in doing some kind of a Gen 5 podcast, AJ, and who would be a good fit for that, but.
A Gen 5 for
speculation kind of
speculation idea.
Oh, yeah, I'll just leave it.
You guys, sometimes sometimes we go unfiltered here on stream, and you guys see me quartz like that on stream. I couldn't wait. This thing just doesn't want to be caught by the Pokeball, so I'm just giving it a great ball. Good enough, we got it. Alright, AJ.
We did it.
Your time to shine. The shedding Pokemon. Nickname time.
It, honestly, like, the name Scraggy reminds me of, like, Scrappy Doo from, like...
You mean Scooby-Doo?
No.
Oh, Scrappy Doo's the little one.
Oh, Scrappy Doo. Oh! Can I actually use Scrappy Doo?
I think you can.
With the Doo, it has to have the Doo in it. Scrappy Doo, this is a good one. I like it.
Will it fit?
How many O's? D-O, D-O-O.
2
I think
O's.
this is exactly it, right? Look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect.
S-C-R-A-P-P-Y-D-O-O. Wow.
It actually has a hyphen.
Don't worry about it. We drop hyphens, we drop colons, whatever.
Oh.
We can't drop colons here.
Sure. Scrappy Doo it is. So, I think we did what we wanted to do for today. The stream has hit 2.5 hours. I thought we would only go for 1.5. Time really flies when you're having fun. I mean, talking about so much Pokemon, Go Gen 5 stuff, I didn't realize we're almost at 2.5 hours already. So we're not gonna go on for too much longer, but I think what we're gonna do for the last thing is to. Did I say there was a Pokemon that I had to pull up before we leave today and I haven't yet?
Oh, I don't even remember.
My gosh. If anyone is here who has, who wanted to see some stats for Gen 5 Pokemons, let me know. But what the last thing we're gonna do right now is go back to the Pokemon Center and have you guys pick our new team of 6. Because I will be doing
that'll
some.
be fun.
Yeah, I'll be doing some like off-stream grinding to level up so that the next time we come. Thanks for the subscription, Justin Lim.
AKA using PK Hex.
Wait, what do you mean?
Oh, nothing.
I
You
actually
haven't heard of
set.
PK Hex?
I actually sat there and battled a lot of Pokemons in the wild to level up.
Oh, you legitimately grinded. Yeah, that's good.
Was that not right?
No, that's better.
I just can't help myself, but trying to make these people go to work late. Yup, you're gonna be late for your meeting right now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice that you can just grind whenever you have your DS too.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, stick in the charger and you'll be fine. You're gonna be late for your meeting. Oh wait, I just stopped her.
Just take a suitcase.
Wait, this is
Can't go to the
possible.
meeting with that.
Download rare candies, that's the thing.
Why are you
Zoroark.
moving up and down?
Let's do Zoroark for the last one. I think I got her stuck. I didn't even know this is possible. Lapras
Did I?
Logan, thanks for following on Twitch. Alright, so I'm going to go to the Pokemon Center. We'll look at our team, see who has to go. Is it time to say goodbye to Bathwater? Is it time to say goodbye to Roggenrola? Arc and Archeops. I think we looked at it last time because we were talking about the fossils, but we can definitely pull it up. Unfortunately, they're just too attack weighted to work. So the Pokemon that I'm kind of interested in bringing in is Scraggy, but
Yeah, Scraggy.
Devo is saying that we've been very weak to, we might need a fire type. So I'm not sure if we're going to do a vote or if people. I think we did a poll last time, so why not? So AJ, do you have any preference on what we might want to remove?
Why not both? Scraggy and
Scraggy and Darumaka.
Why not? Yeah.
But the question is, who do we remove?
I'm a little lagged behind, so I'm still seeing you walk through the street.
You're very lagged then. And
well,
Anil and J Devin live on Twitch as well. Thanks for following. J Devin has been streaming on Twitch as well, so go check him out on Twitch. It's pretty cool.
Do you really need both Boulder and Blitzel?
Both who?
The Raggenrola pre-evolution and Blitzel. Do you really need both of those?
Why? They don't cover the same things, do they?
I'm thinking flying types.
Oh, you're thinking flying types. That's true.
I remember using Zebstrika in my actual playthrough and I hated it.
You hated Zebstrika, so you think Zebstrika is gonna go?
Yeah.
Are you effort value training? Not yet, Zach, but I guess I should.
It's gonna take you a lot longer if you try
I know,
that.
right? All right, let's do some voting on who to bring on our team. Okay, I'm going to put the 4 Pokemons, and then out of these 4, 2 of them will be on the final lineup. So some of them we're not going to be removing. So I think we're going to keep PvP Bro for sure.
To keep the starter.
So we'll keep the starter. I think we keep Timpole because we do need a water type. I kind of like the Sandshrew clone.
I would keep Drober.
So I guess the Pokemons that are on the line right now would be Roggenrola, Zebstrika, or I'll put 5 Pokemon and then we vote for the top 3. Yeah,
if I'm wrong, but you can't actually evolve Timber or...
that is true. They both can't reach their final evolutions. Alright.
So you're kind of handicapping yourself using
a little bit. Okay, I know what to do. So, top 2 gets on team. And then we'll put the options here. We have Scraggy. We have Darumaka. Blitzel. Roggenrola.
That was the name, Roggenrola.
And Timber. Alright, let's do it. Unfortunately, I think the poll only still works on Twitch. So, yeah. Still can't get it to work. was Gen 5 Pokemon only. It is actually. So the thing is, Gen 5 has two iterations. Black, White, the first release of Gen 5, were exclusively Gen 5 Pokemons. The generation has 155 or 156 Pokemons in total. It's a very wide pool. And when they released the remakes of Gen 5, Black, White, 2, just I think a year or two later, then they had all the Pokemons from the previous generations join in as well. And the storyline was like a time jump a couple of years down the line. So on Twitch, people who are on Twitch right now can put in their votes on 2 of the Pokemons that we want to include in our team. So I'm going to go ahead and vote for Scraggy myself.
Give me that Darmanitan love.
I actually messed up. It's the top 3. The top 3 that gets picked. Yeah.
Top 3?
Yeah, top 3 that gets picked.
Let me just put in like 6 votes for Darmanitan.
I should allow people to do multiple votes, shouldn't I?
Well, that's just going to skew the results.
Like at least 2 votes, because in a way.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I can change the setting now. But
Alright. It looks pretty clear to me.
Because everyone's going to pick... I think Scraggy is in a good shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think people can pick a second one, so this is going to be
You guys
tricky.
are fearing your charm users enough? You don't have that PTSD from charm users?
Well, there's no fairy types in this generation.
Yeah, you're right.
So
I'm just trying to bring a bit of Pokemon Go PvP into it.
for sure. AJ is voting for Rock and Rolla. He likes the rock guy. He actually likes the rock guy.
No!
Darumaka getting a vote in there. Very nice. So it looks like Blitzel and Timber might be the ones getting dropped.
Yeah, I think so.
Unfortunately, I should have allowed duplicate votes, but I think it's only taking your first entries at the moment. I'm sorry, UK Nighthawk. Okay, I will look. I have to research a bot that allows me to do a poll on all 3 platforms. There has to be a way. It's just I was using, a very popular, like overlay poll widget thing that it doesn't read the other chats, unfortunately. So, kind of stuck with just voting on Twitch. I'm sorry, Nighthawk. I know it's 4 a.m. for you. So if we stick with, I wish I didn't vote for Scraggy because Scraggy is so popular now. Look at his cool pants. His cool
include
pants.
It's not that many votes, so just include them.
Include who? Include the you know what? Just type your votes on your respective platforms, even on YouTube, and then I will visually tally them. We are using Restreamio, but for displaying the chat. But the poll is not through Restreamio. So yeah, if you guys are on Mixer or YouTube, go ahead and type in chat your votes as well, and I'll visually keep track of them. So the thing I really like about Blitzel, even though like its stats is not great and all, it's just pure electric type, is that it has a very good move coverage. It has Shockwave, it has Flame Charge. Seems like a pretty good Pokemon.
Well, how are you running it though? Because I don't think it's a...
what program am I using to show Pokemon?
Mixed attacker.
It's a secret. It's just a spreadsheet. It's our secret tech. Very bootleg tech. You vote 3. So it looks like Blitzel is now tied with Darumaka and Rock and Roll.
No.
He just made it harder on everyone. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be
I just remember hating Zebstrika so much when I played through the game.
You did? Alright, you know what? I don't want to drag the thing much longer, so we're just gonna say AJ's vote don't count, and we'll take the Scraggy, Darumaka, and Blitzel.
How dare you?
Oh, dang it! Texas PvP is voting for 4 as well.
No. You guys can't even age.
Oh wait! Oh, Zaddy is the one who voted Rock and Rolla. Wait, is that right? Zach. I'm sorry, Zach. Unfortunately, it only takes your first entry, so apparently it took Scraggy as your thing. But Zach,
No,
we can't.
no, it didn't.
We can't.
It took his Roggenrola.
No, it didn't.
Because there's 2 Roggenrola votes.
The other rock and roll. It's only one at the moment, I think. Right?
There's 2,
Oh,
man.
it's 2. Oh, it's 2. So someone else.
This is rigged.
It's rigged.
This is rigged. Fake news.
Fake news.
You don't want my Darumaka.
Recap.
Zach, I can't reach the final
Recount.
evolution because you have to trade to evolve it, so we can't get it.
Yeah.
That's the reason why.
I just wanna watch the world burn.
Okay, so Roggenrola is gonna be so Scraggy and Roggenrola is in. So now the question is between Darumaka and Blitzel then.
Toss that Blitzel.
I'm just gonna close
Get
it
your
and reopen.
Darmanitan.
So last spot, and it'll be Darumaka and Blitzel. NGM official. Thanks for subscribing on YouTube's.
Trainer Zaddy is asking if you can get Zen.
You get Zen mode by just your HP going below 50%. So it just transforms mid-battle. At least in the game here.
Is he saying like IRL or like related to the?
I think he's talking
I
about
think he means
in
the
this
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll just do
Yeah.
Darumaka and Blitzel for you guys to vote. I think I'm gonna go with Blitzel.
No way, man.
Well, you and I will just split this up right now. Let's do this.
I think you should go to one of each other's cities and duke it out.
I'll see you in DC.
Are you guys ultra with each
I'll see you
other?
there.
We are not.
I think we're friends yet.
I don't think we're
Oh,
friends yet. Yeah.
damn. I was gonna say like PvP, like right now.
Darumaka is
I'd be
getting
down.
Darumaka is getting the lead right now. Protoon is pushing
Go
onto
Super
the
Saiyan
Darumaka
on your
side.
Blitzel.
Trainer Zaddy is asking, how can I get Zen?
IRL.
eBay. eBay is always the answer.
eBay. Oops, we're getting a vote for Blitzel here as well.
Just ignore it.
Snacking Snorlax, I like your name.
I just want to say I appreciate you, Zaddy, for being the only one who can spell squat.
He spells squawks very well.
It's very good.
No idea what these mons are that you're voting for. Tristan joining at a good time.
Just pick one.
He's a Gen 5 noob.
Pick
I
4.
think is what I
Pick
say.
4.
It's between
Pick
1 and 2.
Pick one. Pick one.
1 and 2. Do we want to keep do we want to keep
No, you want one,
Blitzel,
bro.
this guy, this electric type on the team, or do we want to bring in this cute little fireball onto the team?
Yeah, and it turns into a Super
AK
Saiyan when it evolves.
Waxillion. AK Waxillion is voting for Blitzel is winning.
Oh
now.
my god.
No, you guys, Tristan is instinct. He's gonna... Man.
Typings, well, I can sell. See, that's the thing though, right? This is a pure fireball, fire type, right? It can evolve into Darmanitan, which can transform. Darmanitan is just pure fire, but it can transform to a psychic fire. But Blitzel can evolve into.
Its attack set is outrageous too.
Yeah, and then Blitzel already has a fire. Well, he has flame charge. You know.
Yeah, but Blitzel sucks.
Wow. No respect. Now look at it. Now it's 50-50. Now what do we do?
I don't know.
Fire versus electric. You guys are making this decision so much harder than it should be.
Battle to the death.
Our Manitan is gonna flame charge everything.
You want to go
and win.
Blitzel just for
Or
smoke?
Flare Blitz.
But yeah, he hates Blitzel so much. I can't believe Tristan is gonna be one deciding this. Boom, done.
No.
Wait, did he already vote earlier? He didn't.
I
right?
don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh, he already picked 2.
Well, he said I kind of want to pick 2.
But because of
when
the
he
way
said-
the bot works, even just the word 2 meant that the bot already registered it.
Get good.
Oh no, we have vote from on YouTube we get a vote for 1, and on Mixer we get a vote for 2. So it's still 50-50.
Man.
Tristan just baited us.
Yeah, I know, right? He didn't have a choice. The moment he said that he wanted to pick 2, it already picked 2 for him. So we're still at 50-50 because Mixer and YouTube. Oh, Dave Damari is going for 2. Christopher Overton is going for 1. Oh my goodness. This is...
If you want us to succeed,
It's still 50-50 right now.
Wait. Who's saying the goal is to succeed?
oh, is that not the goal?
Okay,
no.
Tristan, neither...
No.
If we don't pick
My
something,
mistake.
right? If you don't pick something and you go neither, then we are going with 5 Pokemons. We're playing with 5 Pokemons for the rest of the game.
You can't even beat gym leaders with 6.
It's 50-50 right now, guys, because Protoon Prap already
Yo,
voted.
look at our Manatan's moves though. It has Rock Slide.
Oh,
it gets
we can
Bulldoze, it gets
pull up-
Direwolf, Stone
yeah, we can
Edge,
pull up their-
Flare Blitz, U-turn,
Let's pull up their their stats and you can see
Earthquake.
it. So this is Darmanitan. This is how the Fire Guy's final evolution looked like. And then
Super Saiyan.
we go Zebstrika here. So basically, Monkey Guy or Zebra Guy?
Monkey guy or like almost horse thing.
That's a zebra!
I'm prejudiced against monkeys.
Guess what?
The movesets, they're fine. They're both very diverse.
Wait, I didn't vote.
You haven't
right?
voted yet?
Because
Wait, did you not? You said
I
4 and
voted
3.
like 4.
Well, if you type
Yeah.
1 or 2 right now and it registers, then we'll know.
That's the tiebreaker.
Yeah, that's tiebreaker right now.
So I get to choose between the monkey that goes Zen.
Or the zebra, unless someone
What
else
is-
wants to
what
vote.
is it-
Unless someone else wants to vote.
What does
so
the
that
zebra do?
He's an electric type.
What
Pure
is this-
electric. But he
What
does
does the
have,
zebra do?
he's a pure electric type, but he has flame, flame attacks. He's very fast, so in the main series, speed is actually a huge difference, right? You always get to attack first.
Nobody sucks.
Alright, I've already voted, but I haven't entered.
Are you going to press enter and, save us the pain?
I'm thinking about it.
Come on. It's all
been a
tied.
long day.
So on the screen right now.
Oh man,
it
it's I gotta go to bed, you guys.
Click on the enter, dang it.
In terms of coverage, Darmanitan's definitely got it outpaced because all Zebstrika really has is like Wild Charge and Flame Charge.
So I don't really care about coverage for this. I want to learn about like new things within like related to PvP, and like I want to see like how it could maybe be integrated.
Oh no, I know where this is going.
Darmanitan has an interesting mechanic with its Zen mode. If that was implemented,
I've never seen a zebra in Pokemon.
Oh!
It's a very unique.
Oh man.
Oh!
But the monkey.
Oh no! He did it! So on this poll, it looks like it's a tie, but because YouTube went, YouTube has 2 people who voted 1, and Mixer had 1 person vote 2. It looks like Darumaka is going to join.
Yes.
Join the crew. Wow, AJ, really?
I just honestly, I want to see the Zen thing. I want to see how that plays out, and yeah.
All right, all right. Well, say hi to our new Pokemon, Scraggy, the dark fighting type, who we after seeing his movesets, his typing in the PvP, we're super excited about Scraggy.
Yeah.
And
really cool.
Darumaka. So those are our 2 new additions. So we'll still have Bathwater on our team. Can't go without Bathwater.
I think Tristan was trying to drop Bathwater. And
Yeah.
So for good reason, he's not in.
Is Zen mode a hidden ability? What? No, I'll figure out a way. Let's not pull that back.
Wait a
now.
second. Are we getting bamboozled here?
I'm pretty
It's
sure
like
you
it's
can
not
get it,
even
right?
evil.
No, you can get. Hold on.
I don't remember actually.
The poll is completed, by the way. We can't change at this point.
Oh, well, even without Zen mode, it's still pretty.
Wait a second.
Let me see this.
Oh,
No,
it is
Zen
a hidden ability.
Is it a hidden ability?
Yeah.
So you can't actually reach it?
Have to.
You have to
You'd have to
breed
hack
for
the
it?
game to change it.
How do you do it? You have to get it from like a.
Basically,
What's a
like you
hidden
get it through egg
ability?
hatching.
So hidden abilities, you have to. It's like more complicated to get. You can't find it as common in the wild. It's basically it.
Yeah. I think this is the
How
game
dare
with
you
dream world
just
abilities, right?
do this to us? We voted in good faith.
I
Smogon.
totally forgot. You have to get its dream world ability.
Call for a revote.
Bad.
I call for
Unfortunately, vote has been made. We'll stick with it. If I have time before our
bring
next
that zebra.
Unova stream,
Bring that zebra. Bring that zebra.
is that what you're doing now? Bring it back. You were the deciding vote, basically.
I'm like Jack in Lost. We have to go.
We have
Okay,
to go back.
tune in next time to find out what is on the team. And what I'm going to let you guys know is if I have time before our episode 4 stream, I will see if I can go and hunt down a hidden ability, Darumaka. If I can find it, that
I
will
think you
be
have
on
to
the
go
team.
through Dream World or something.
Is it only Dream World? Oh god.
These
so
came from,
complicated.
if I remember right.
Well, I'll see if it's possible or not. But I don't know. I wasn't expecting too much doing this stream tonight, but I have to say you guys, came out in numbers. We had a good raid from King of Charmandus. It's been a good stream tonight. I'm gonna switch over. We haven't done this for a few streams because we had our, transition with Patreon and all that, so we didn't have a Patreon list. But boom! Check out our list of Patreons. All the people who, came on board and supported our transition and new offerings on Patreon with the coaching and all the cool features that we have now. Just super, we're just super excited, right, AJ? Like you were saying earlier, like this is the reason why we keep doing this. Seeing people keep supporting us and the projects that we're putting out.
And the patrons are one thing, and the coaching services are amazing.
Yeah.
But when we were sort of in discussion with Blandon from Elite Four TV on what's sort of the goal for merging here, what would be like the advantage, I had 2 words: dope content. And that's exactly what we're working on.
That's awesome. So yeah, thanks again for watching today. We have a lot of good support. I just found someone who is streaming. I think it could be their first ever stream ever, and I think they are expecting us because it's Sparkle Spencer himself. We talked about the podcast, AJ. Tristan, don't worry. We plugged the podcast real hard earlier. So, but
yeah. I also want to say, Devo, you might have won the vote, but you've lost our trust for...
I know, you baited us.
I'm so sorry. I completely forgot about
The
his
Zen
ability.
mode. I was super hyped about Zen mode as well.
Likely story.
My bad.
Yeah, so
You
again,
still won't be disappointed?
Yeah, it's still pretty cool. But be on the lookout on Twitter for when that, podcast that we talked about earlier is going to be released. It's not going to be a spoofer, guys. That was one-time mistake. We do not condone spoofing. We're going to host a trusted person in the community, Sparkle Spencer.
How mad would you be if Spark started spoofing?
Oh, I think there would be a lot more problem for him if he spoofed than it was for me.
I think it would still be your fault.
It would it be my fault?
Yeah.
Maybe.
He's been talking about setting this stream up for a really long time now, so I'm very glad.
What is he streaming?
He's
streaming?
battling. He's battling a Pokemon. He's using a Mareep versus a Plusle right now, so it's definitely top tier battling. You can't go wrong with a Mareep versus a Plusle. So we talked about how his commentary is hilarious. I don't know how drunk he is at this point, but it's gonna be a fun time regardless. So go show him some support. We'll be back with a stream. Actually, we might have a stream tomorrow. I've been in the talks with Valor Mason to do some Twilight battles. So
that'll be fun.
be on the lookout for that when we have the time confirmed and all that on our Discord. If you don't have the role, go react to get yourself a Twitch role so that you know when we go live. Besides that, I think it's been an amazing stream. Devo, thanks for joining us tonight. It's been fun.
Problem.
And AJ,
Thanks for having me.
a little bit late as well, but your look at Pokemon from a new point of view is always interesting. And we're gonna go raid Sparkle Spencer now, and see you possibly tomorrow. And then Ultimate Showdown for the weekend, of course. 2 Ultimate Showdowns, which we will keep hyping up tomorrow. But if anyone's in the area and interested, you can definitely go by and check those out. All right, enough end credit talk. We'll see you next time.